Cierra. You already know it's Oshun Investigates. It still is Oshun Talk Radio. So I am popping in here this morning to drop a message for you guys as you guys come in. Make sure you're hitting that like button. Most importantly, hit that notification bell so you'll always be in the loop of when I am going live and dropping messages for you guys. So I want to tap into the energy this morning and let's see what comes out for you. Of course, anything you need to know about me, you can find it in the description box below. What I am looking at is the community energy. So something about a community getting a message of concern. It has something to do with some sort of health issues that could arise in the near future. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't here. It looks like somebody here is making some sort of progress in a legal situation here. Somebody wants to have a heart-to-heart conversation with a detective or with you about something they got caught with or something about some sort of cheating. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't here. Heavy on somebody wants to talk to somebody about these receipts, and it could very well be a detective or this person here. Looks like a pregnant person here wants to talk about these receipts here, connected to a community energy. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't here, concerning an ex-lover and some sort of phone conversation. And so it could be receipts here on an ex-lover here and some sort of legal matter that had already took place. Take from this energy myself, the collector, my cards, my crown chakra, my third eye, throat chakra. Anything that's not a divine access to return any and all negative energy. This acts is getting karma back to the universe, returning it back to a sender with love and light with pinpoint accuracy. May their own energy help them to become spiritually aware. May this newfound energy be publicized to all to see. So it has been spoken, so it shall be done. Ashe, Ashe, yo. So it looks like this ex is getting some sort of karma or someone within this group here, because something that somebody did here was risky here, some sort of leap of faith and some sort of strategy they had going on here. There looks like some sort of travel that's coming in as well. Somebody been doing some sort of traveling and drinking and driving and listening to some sort of music. Whoever this person is, take what resonates here. And, the third party influence here. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Let's see what's going on in this community. Something about a thief here, stole some sort of sudden wealth here, changed something here. To change energy, sudden wealth here. Looks like they changed something here and it has to do with some sort of adjudication of decision here. So we already said something about a legal matter. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't here. Having to do with somebody being in poverty. Looks like somebody might be taking some sort of loss in the community with the poverty energy here. Something they have been doing for like the last 2 years. Take what resonates and leave what does not. So a community about to take some sort of loss here of some sort of sudden wealth that they participated in or that they stole here. Heavy on a possibly might end in poverty, but it looks like a financial loss of sudden wealth here. And it's because some sort of road opened up or something that happened, or you could have opened up in the last few years or couple years about something about your health and something here about some sort of paperwork or documents pertaining to someone's bad health, because it looks like that's how somebody ended up in poverty, had to do with some sort of bad health. So at least 4 years. So 2 pathway cards is here. So over the last 4 years, and look like they did this to a privileged person, a privileged woman or man that could have been in poverty is now going into the privileged energy here because of something opening up over the last 2 to 4 years. So it looked like they had a good 4-year run and something is now opening up for whoever you are. Maybe a case is being reopened as well. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Let me see. Distant horizon. So some sort of wish fulfillment is coming in. Something about a main male is here. Could be a father or something that's coming out this summer. There may be some sort of move or a flight or something that takes place here with that travel energy here in a distant horizon. So it looks like a flight could be coming in. There is a masculine that is losing. He's getting some sort of, a masculine is getting some sort of message here. It's this message of concern about poverty. So he's getting some sort of message here that wasn't good news about the loss of some sort of money, and it is relatable to a father. So it could be your father or someone else, because the message is pertaining to a main male, but a main male is getting the message about some sort of poverty, so that they're taking a loss. Could be a Gemini with the lover's energy, doesn't have to be, but it could have been one of your lovers or that person in their lover. Heavy on a mature man is coming in towards somebody as well. Something about a house is going to be connected. Something about a child in a house here. So something that somebody was doing to a child, maybe this privileged man or woman could be the parental figure of this child energy. Looks like they were being childish because the two lovers cards is here. So two lovers is here as well. Take what resonates here and leave what does not. Okay. Heavy on this individual in this community in despair over some sort of changes that are being made here. Heavy on this main male, whatever that letter was that this person got. Looks like they stressed out about it. Let me see. This letter, yeah, it has to do with family. So some sort of family here and someone being manipulative or manipulating something, whatever they're in despair about, it has to do with a family, and someone being scared. So the scared energy is here and someone being pretty vague about something, or at least somebody is uneasy because the family is here as well. Okay, and some sort of mask that somebody was wearing here. So somebody was concealing something about a family and some sort of hidden motives that this family had here had to do with some sort of possible toxic addiction or some sort of addictions here. Take what resonates. Let me get one more on this despair energy. Once this person in despair, looks like they were concealing they were concealing a relationship with your family or somebody's family. So they were fraternizing with your family or somebody else's family. Take what resonates and leave what does not. Okay. Whoever this is, something about somebody drinking here. Somebody may be drinking a lot because they are in despair. Unexpected news is coming out here. So that may be that message that they got here because they are surprised about something here in the family. Let me see this community. There's a surprise in the community here. Shocking. Something unusual is taking place here, and it has to do with a change, a permanent move, or something that's taking place here. Give me the community. Community energy, some sort of truth, so confession, some sort of truth coming out here about poverty here and somebody's healing process here. So I don't know, doing somebody's healing. I don't know if you're healing or something like that. And somebody is tampering in that energy with the healing. It's wounds, improving, mending, progress energy here, but it's on poverty within the community. So it looks like somebody here could be kind of like putting a screen on some sort of progress that you are making here, whoever they are. And looks like they're causing some sort of poverty here, something about this music here, and some sort of anxiety. So something is going on with music. I'm not going to take all of that, but music addictions here and some sort of anxiety. So somebody definitely in the community is stressing out about some sort of music. Okay. I don't know if there's some sort of, I don't know, somebody's been confessing through music, because confession and music energy and anxiety. Confession is the music energy. Stress and anxiety, panic attacks, or restless energy here. Somebody's addicted to doing something with the music. Okay, I don't know what that is, but they're doing something here through the music. What I hear is somebody like singing. So I don't know if a whole community of people are like singing in the background or doing something here through somebody's music. Okay, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay. Whatever it is that they're doing. And it's something that they've been doing over the last 2 to 4 years with this music energy. Okay. But now something is changing. And so they're stressed out that something is changing about the music. Let me see. They got anxiety with this music, healing process. So healing music might be essential to one of you guys is healing. Somebody has anxiety because they have been doing something here. Addiction energy here is on the music, anxiety, and healing. So somebody has been doing something here with the music. But now, since something has opened up, could be an official or somebody that used to be an official person, anybody that wore a uniform, military, army, a cop, whoever it was here. Looks like their status has changed, so they may not be an official anymore. Somebody is also learning that somebody has now become the official person here. And somebody was aiding and supporting. Okay, so that's what it was. Somebody was aiding and supporting something with some sort of music. A community that became addicted to doing something through the music. And there's a confession, and it's kind of like they're addicted to confessing through the music, because the truth is the music energy, and it has to do with someone's healing, and it's essential to someone's healing. And anxiety is here. So the music has now changed with the changed energy, and the gift is aiding and supporting. So a community was aiding and supporting something to do with the music. Okay. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I don't know what they were doing, but they were changing the music. It says change. They were aiding and supporting. And okay. They were changing your music. So they were aiding, they were helping someone here to change your music. They were making permanent changes, because the change talks about a permanent change. So somebody was permanently changing your music, okay? Influencing your music. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And they were helping an official person. Somebody that used to be an official, because the change is on the official energy. So they used to be government, military, army, fireman, whatever it was here, and heavy on a community that parties together. While they were partying, it's just some sort of celebration here. Okay. Whoever this is, it could be somebody here. There's something about the influence in this music of a soulmate, but divine intervention is here and reconciliation. So somebody here that used to be an official, or somebody with attached to this group that was helping to change your music here, is somebody here that considers themselves your soul mate, your twin flame, or that y'all have past life connections with. And so this individual has been tampering with your music. Take what resonates here and leave what does not. Yeah, because this person feels like they have some sort of unfinished business with you, or somebody in here has unfinished business, but it has to do with a hookup. So somebody that hooked up with possibly somebody that you know. There's something here about the lineup in the music. So somebody has been telling you about somebody that they hooked up with, possibly in your family, and a relationship that they were concealing with you, because heavily on individuals stressed out over helping, heavily on this mentally exhausted energy. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Let me see what else is going on with this official in this community. Yeah, somebody got regrets here. Okay, because some sort of balance is here. So I don't know if balance has been restored in your life, but somebody is in regret, the whole community, the officials, and everyone. So the community energy tells me that the official people, because the change is on the official in the community, looks like these are all veterans or people that once used to work. As I see, they're tampering with my the things that y'all send on the side, like the hearts and things. They're not showing them on my screen. It's like disappearing. But whoever it is, these are individuals that used to be law enforcement. They used to be servants of some sort of official position. So they used to be cops. They used to be a lot of different people in the official person energy, but all of their positions has changed. So this could also indicate that these people are doing this to an individual community of individuals here. And ultimately, they've all played a part in a community of individuals whose lives have been changed permanently. Okay. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Seems to be more than one group. So a community of people as well. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay. Let me see. So they're in regret because balance is being restored to a community or to a group of individuals. Let me see this when I finish so I can take a picture of this name. All right. Let me see. Give me one more. See now, so looks like they are in regret for changing the music and what they were doing to a whole community of individuals. Kind of look like y'all were like an experiment or something that they were testing because they are in regret for changing the music and helping someone to do something to the music energy on account of some sort of balance is here. Looks like they attempted to do whatever this is here was to restore or put balance in your life. And so they felt like they needed to alter, I heard your mind, alter your frame of thinking here by changing your music and influencing it. So what it, because I saw 432 hertz. So whatever it is putting frequencies behind the music and things or something like that that you listen to. And this would be the community of people that did it. I know that I cannot change the past. So they are making changes and they regret what they did because somebody tried to utilize this music to change the past, alter your frame of mind, your memory of individuals. This may be why you can't remember certain songs or things, because I do have someone here doing magic. Okay, so this is why, because everything is falling through with the broken bed, it collapsed. And so this is like a community of actors as well, okay, that was doing this to a specific woman or man or community of individuals, women and men. And they were changing. It kind of reminds me of one of the readers on here, and he was speaking about cyber something. I seen his title, and he said something about cyber something happening to a community, and they were controlling and manipulating something here through something. I can't quote it all the way, but that's what he said, something like that. So they are definitely dialogue is definitely dialogue in this community. They were all like script for a movie, TV. This is why people need the CC on. You know, when people say put the closed caption on, it's something about closed caption is going to be very significant here to a dialogue, script, a movie, but something is falling through. So in the midst of them just changing your music, they were also changing, altering, your movies, your TV shows, what you see, show, visual media, movies, whatever this is here, they were changing it. A script for a movie, TV show, visual media, action, dialogue. So a screenplay. And so they were changing everything that you were listening to. Perhaps they felt like this is a program that the military and army actually has for like their old vets. And what they will do here is like boot camp or something like that to rehabilitate. And so what they were doing here basically was trying to reprogram you, reconstruct, control. It would be like old MK Ultra tactics that they used to use and try to say that they don't use it anymore, but they were in a sense. And so this is why this community is filled with individuals here that once were in the military and army, veterans. So they kind of like have this experience. See? So it's a community here of military and vets, people that used to work here. And so they are experienced in whatever this was. It's kind of like something that all of them learned. And now they are in regret here for participating and aiding in what this was. And you see here, what was on under it in the community is truth and music. So they were doing something to the music, and it's true that they were doing something to the music, and what came out was the change energy. And now they're in regret for aiding and supporting and helping whoever this person was, or official people who no longer, because see, they're now changing their mind. The whole community has now changed from doing whatever this was that they were doing with this music, which they thought it was to heal you here. Okay. And that's why this community is panicking here with the anxiety attachments, the anxiety attacks. I'm sorry. Because whatever it was here, heavy on the perception where they may have thought that you had addictions. And so they needed to change or alter your frame or your mindset here by doing it to the thing, doing it with the things that you, sorry, y'all gotta hold these phones. Doing it with the things here that you love. And unfortunately, it was music here. See? because somebody knows that music is essential to your healing, or you're addicted to like music, you love music. So the music that you were addicted to or utilizing during your healing, kind of like they came in here and they changed it. That's the change card. And they changed your music and changed what it was that you were listening to by empowering it with the 432 HZ. But also it kind of gives me a congregation. So these would be ultimately religious people. And this is like them singing in the undertone of the music. Here, with them changing it in the community is the music. So what they're doing here is they're the singers, or they're the undertone in the music, which you will hear like in the echo energy. And now they're in regret for doing whatever this was here. Here, because in the last 2 to 4 years, because I had 2 pathway cards out, you have opened up or you have changed. A path has opened up, which has prompted the change and also the regret in their energy about what they did, because something is coming out here on a distant horizon regarding this music and what they did in that influence energy in the change. Because it says they permanently changed the music to change you, but also to change your memory here as well. This is why this masculine here is concerned, because over here, he received the message of concern here about poverty, about the loss of something here. And he's in despair here because he has to quit doing something here, and heavy on the family. Look like somebody ancestors is here as well, but he's in despair because he was concealing something here about a family and a relationship that that person was having with your family here. Okay. And that would be fraternizing. So hidden motives and concealing disguised energy here, that they were having this connection with your family. So not only is he in despair, this family energy here as well is also in despair. And so I didn't have like 2 stands to hold my phones up. And this is the reason I did it in the blackout energy, y'all, because I didn't have 2 stands to hold my phones up. So I wanted to do these readings simultaneously on both channels. And so they were also, and this energy came out is the script energy. So they were also altering your movies because the change energy is here. So the things that you watch on TV, your movies, your social media, movie. This could be social media as well. So with me saying social media, they ultimately could have been altering your social media as well, y'all. Take what resonates and leave what does not. Because it definitely was altering what you listen to. I mean, what you watch, movies, TV shows, visuals. And this would be music, visuals here. And visuals would be like lyric videos, visual videos. It says media, action, set, dialogue. So they actually were like in a warehouse setting here. And they were working and doing whatever this was. And of course, it's collapsing. Also, someone's health is ultimately collapsing. Let me see how I can set this up, y'all, so I can let y'all kind of like see. I wish I had my other tripod, but I don't, the phone thing. Give me 1 second. I'm going to set it up a way that you guys can kind of like see. I'm going to grab my little plants, y'all. So if it doesn't work, I'm going to just keep it on this and I'll just come back and forth and show y'all. Okay. Let me see my cameras. I don't think it's gonna let y'all see it the way I want y'all to see the cards. So I'll just hold the phone so I can show y'all, and I'm gonna put them down when I shuffle. Okay, so let me just break this down so far so y'all can see here. Hold both of my phones. So they're in regret. They were altering your music. Heavy on the health has broken down. So health issues will arrive. Somebody's health has broken down in the community here. So the health has broken down. Okay. And balance is being restored. But they were ultimately stating that they needed to change your movies and your music to bring balance. It's kind of like they were playing the healers or somebody in your life that they had to heal whoever you were in a sense, okay? And this is a group that did too much partying. See, when they originally they were celebrating here. Originally, they were celebrating here, going to public events. This is also what you see in this media energy in movies. So you know how like they do BET awards. They were ultimately doing like that. See, this is celebrations, events, public social gatherings in the public, but it was altered with the change energy, and it has to do with the music as well. And this is why they regret going this far in what it was that they were doing to whoever you are, because they made a lot of money off of whatever this was with great fortune, but also stealing. And this is why something here about legal matters is in this energy, because somebody definitely feels like they have some sort of unfinished business with somebody, but they're heartbroken and the energy, and it has to do with somebody that smokes a lot here. So somebody within the community, somebody you know, is somebody that smokes a lot, connected to whatever this is. Give me 1 second. Let me shuffle a little bit more, y'all. And let's see what else comes out. They all are in regret about this. So tell me a little bit more. Grab another deck, y'all. Let me see. So something about the loss of a mom is going to be significant. So a mom here, that's an ancestor that's watching over somebody here. Something about a mom is going to be very significant. Okay. Give me one more on this community. So yeah, comfort pet. So something about pets here is something that you're viewing as well. So it's on top of the visual and media. So ultimately the dialogue and whatever the script is and how you see something on like social media, a platform energy, it's kind of consists of the things that they have went in and permanently changed or altered, because they have permanently changed the things that you watch and you listen to. But this visual energy here, the screenplay energy, has to do with a comfort pet. So seeing movies and visuals and media that has to do with animals, comfort pets, or something that you're seeing, like this could even be TikTok, anything on YouTube that has to do with like pets. You'll see visuals of pets, people in this community here. What they're showing me is that everybody actually looks like they are army or military. Their stance, because what I'm seeing is like how they stand in the videos, how they look like they used to be like ex-police, military, Hispanic people, but they're showing me the stance of a guy. And he seems to be like, I could tell that he used to be like the military or army or something like that. And so, yeah, they're saying rescue. So I heard rescue. So whatever it is, it has to do with like rescue pets, animals, people that rescue animals, but they really like the police, old military, who are now civilians. And so these are the people that played a part, because that's what I see. And something to do with food. So I'm gonna show y'all the camera again in a minute, but let me get another spread out. But it says something about food. This is like some sort of food that is, you know how like it's packaged up already, like hungry man meals or something like that. So something about those kind of like meals, the ones that's already pre-made. The only example is like hungry man, or the ones that have like the spaghetti in the trays or something like that. It's going to be very significant to this community as well. So it says change. So they've been making a lot of changes to a lot of things, the things that you eat, the food that you eat, what you watch and see, because yeah, it says blended. So they were blending something in the food, ultimately changing what you eat and see as well. All right, let me see what's going on. Give me one more on this man. Let me get this man really quick. And I'm gonna bring it back in with the family. So heavy on your package delivery. So it has to do with food that's being delivered, and it says the landlord as well. So your landlord is involved as well. It says package delivery, and it says, okay, yeah. It says combining two different elements, and I'm about to show y'all. And they were deleting that they were actually doing this. So people, and there's something about Bitcoin, or this is Bancorp online, like this is Bancorp. They also have like a grant, what is it, lending service or something like that. That's what they're saying, like a lending service. So they are also someone that is a part of a lending service. You know how like you get like a grant loan, Clio loan. These are the people that's behind those loans and things like that. Let me show y'all with the landlord energy, because the landlord did come out as well within the community. So they're mixing these things here. So there's the landlord. So the landlord is here and deleting. Let me show y'all the food packaging here. And this would be ultimately food that's delivered. It also could have to do with like you ordering things from Amazon, any platform you ordering from, but it came out in the food. So this would be your food delivery. I'm going to grab a deck for that with my side hustle energy. More than likely it's going to be like a side hustle, somebody getting readings on someone here, or they getting read, that whole community. So they have been altering your deliveries to this property here and deleting any kind of connection here to a landlord or property manager. The landlord also has dialogue that they follow as well, meaning a script like I don't want to say teleprompter, but I get like teleprompter energy is here somewhere with me even saying teleprompter. It has to be somewhere in here. But I see true colors and karmic ties is here. So it's sticking out. This is karmic ties and true colors. So something about the colors. They're telling me the song, that girl on her album or on the song, it actually says colors. And I believe it's the girl that sings like I See You. And she has a song that's called Colors, because they're showing me the words colors outside of this, but I'm seeing like a singer. So the word colors is going to be very significant to this community. Now, what this means to me is like all different races, LGBT, everybody is within this community. And that's exactly what I am getting about it. It's just not like a discriminating energy. It's more so everybody is in the community. LGBT, everyone is in this community. And the color song, I don't know what that color song means, but I never heard it. But I see it pops on my YouTube to listen to it. Is it Coco Jones? She's a dark-skinned girl, and her song is called Colors. And then they always put a song says What You Need under it. So somebody here really doesn't want to be in trouble for what they did. So ultimately, somebody is trying to give you whatever it is that you need, because you have caught this whole community and what these elite individuals have done. Because you got to understand, when you're in this bracket here of an official person, more than likely people will consider you like an elite person, or there are elite ties here, because I heard elite, but I saw it on this card. So whatever it is, this is an elite or pristine community that was ultimately got caught up for doing this to whoever you are. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Most of the time, if you are a reader, these are half of your community. Half of your community would be these people with the firestorm energy. So karma is here. So half of, like, if you're online, people in your remember the energy rotates. So people that are in your chat are going to be people that are part of the community. Why? Because you're under some sort of strict energy, okay? Surrounding whoever they are. Okay, so like strict watch, because this is how they were able to change your music, your everything that you watch. You heavily are being monitored by this community. Okay, because these are the ones that's changing the things that you listen to and watch. Okay, because the problem here is that they've grown addicted to doing this. Rather than helping, they're continuously putting you in a poverty energy, taking from you, and some sort of truths came out about they were the cause with this family energy here in a legal matter where you lost some sort of money. And now this family is here. Everybody is in trouble, but it looks like they're telling on your family. I'm going to be probably one of the only readers that tells you that a group participated with your family, and there's the same group that's telling on your family because their family got the whole group in trouble with this ex or whoever this person is. This is also ultimately a community that does the same thing that you do. And they're saying your family is in trouble, but they're not telling on themselves here. Heavy on the half truths within this community here. Not telling you that they're involved. Okay. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? The microphone isn't covered. So can y'all hear me? It could be just what's going on because there's nothing wrong with the mics. My mics are not even covered. Okay. So I don't know what's going on. So hopefully y'all heard the majority of the reading. So let me get back into this. So this is the group, if you didn't hear me, is that this is the group that is telling you that your family is in a lot of legal trouble, but half of the group is a community that participated with your family. And so on social media energy, these are the people that's telling you that a community regrets what they did because it's half of the community that worked with your family to do this. We have already spoke about it and everybody says that they can hear me. Okay. I'll get my other device and I'll turn on the TV because I'm pretty sure that people can hear me. So there's nothing going on with the sound anymore. There's nothing covering the sound. There's nothing covering my speakers. So I'm about to turn it on myself. Yeah, if you can't hear, you should exit and then come back in because I'm pretty sure that everybody can hear me. Okay, there's nothing covering my phones or anything. Okay, everybody is saying that they hear me. All right, so this is a whole community that was participating with your family as well. And they're also, your family is in a legal situation, but they were ultimately the community that participated with your family doing the script, and also a legal matter here around the poverty energy. So either they're taking a loss or they were the ones that participated again with you being in a poverty energy, putting you in poverty and loss, where you lost and your family in them gain. Give me 1 second. Let me rotate this cards again. Hopefully everybody can hear me. Something about a thug energy here is getting some sort of karma. See, there's endings and losses here. So they feel bad here because it says feeling like shit on a poverty energy. So they feel like ish because they were the ones that participated with a family in a legal situation that caused a loss for you, that puts you in a poverty energy. And now they have anxiety, having panic attacks of actually about being in the poverty energy here with the feeling like shit energy. These are individuals that are praying right now here because something here about being shady in a workplace affair. Okay. So whatever it is, somebody feels like a jackass for leaving you hanging and becoming a part of these karmic ties. Give me one more. Yeah, somebody that misses you. So I miss you in the poverty energy here. So somebody that was in that energy, take what resonates here and leave what doesn't here. But it's somebody you don't want any attachment to, and also somebody that could want somebody else that they don't want anymore, because it says no strings attached here. So somebody does not want anything to do with somebody here that's a part of whatever this is. Give me one more. So we got secrets here on the official person. So secret spell on the official and block. So somebody here is in despair over these secrets with the official person. Looks like officials are keeping some sort of secrets that they're in regret about that they did with the family. And that could be with the legal situation that I mentioned, because somebody is in despair over this blocked energy. So secretly look like the officials here blocked. Remember I told you about my pinwheel energy, where I was told that I'm not able to get on social media and certain sites right now. I can't apply for certain jobs because the pinwheel, the caretaker has to allow me to do all applications for like DoorDash. They have to approve it. And so it'll always tells me something is wrong, something is wrong, something is wrong. So whatever it is, somebody is in despair over this official, but also somebody that's no longer an official person, because people believe that somebody was military, army, or like a vet, or somebody here that left honorable. And someone is learning that somebody was dishonorably discharged or something like that. The blocked energy is somebody is in despair over this blocking. This is a laptop and a phone, and what I'm seeing on it is social media, and a main male is behind blocking in your family, blocking your connection to it says main male block your family, and they're in despair about blocking your network, your social media, things that you watch, whatever you utilize online. And the secrets is here that they're in regret about is because they were connected, or the officials is in regret for actually being a part of blocking your family and blocking whoever you consider family, acquaintances, friends, whatever it is. People feel bad for being the source of that energy here and left you hanging. So this person changed your connection with your family, but also changed something here to do with the phone energy, left you hanging. No closure, no contact, left on red, and this would be your family. And that's why your family is in despair, but also this masculine or feminine energy here is stressed out in that energy, because this is a father energy. So whether it is a father to your child, but it's a father that block your family and conceal the fact, look like they concealed the relationship they had with your family, but also the blocking energy, how they block whoever you are. Okay. Yep. Regret change this event. Because see, meanwhile, somebody here was participating in public events here, celebrating here off of this secret energy. It looks like they were celebrating off of whatever they were able to accomplish off of whoever you are. And see the fact that the community energy on the community in the official person, it says the mixing of two different elements. So people that came from all walks of life is also involved, not just military, army, firemen, police. It's other people that are civilians that don't even have military, army, police backgrounds that were also involved with this. So everybody had a script. Remember I told you the script I found in my phone, and it told me that like 4 sheriffs were involved. And this is kind of like this here. And it said that somebody went rogue and somebody named Roe. So whoever this is, a police station is also involved. There is secrets within a police station that they have regrets about. Okay. Because the firestorm is there. So a police station took some sort of losses, endings, loss, karma, drama on a police station energy, and they feel like a jackass because it looks like they've lost people within the police station. So there were people that were actually officials still working within a police station, and an active duty military army, but somebody here, especially in a police station here, looked like their jobs ended due to the secrets, or they actually retired or left here because they feel like a jackass for doing something here to this divine feminine energy. This queen bee energy, who is secure, confident boss, career focus, a conduit for the most high, whoever you are. And it's the caregiver who feels like the jackass, because it says caregiver on the jackass energy here. And so the police station does as well. The people within the police station that was watching, whoever you are, people are highly effed up over whoever you are, over what they did. So this was heavily organized. Okay. That's it. So this was a heavily organized crime, and somebody is losing sleep within a police station and these officials because somebody is getting some sort of bad news. Okay. They're getting bad news at a police station. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Okay. One more. So friends and a soulmate energy. So friends that were attached to your family and your friends. It says friends, acquaintances, support, trusted, loyal people fell on your family in the gift energy. So your friends and family, your friends, people that you knew were supporting your everyone, because the gift energy says that everybody was given some sort of gift in order to support your family and these individuals to be a part of it. They were all gifted in order for the aid and the supporting that they did. The number 7 is going to be significant, heavy on sports, because like she's wearing like a soccer shirt. These are like soccer players. They look like soccer players in the shirt, and heavy on the pizza. So I heard gusto energy when I said pizza. So something about gusto, but these are people that played a part in the delivery. So I don't know if these are the people that's making your food, making the pizzas. The pizza man is what I heard. But these are people that were given a gift, and the friends were concealing that they were still in a relationship with your family. So friends were, it says endings and loss. You lost your friends and things. These are people that were still fraternizing with your family and participating in the whole screen, right? What they were doing, okay? Whatever it was, they were certainly the gift that they were giving from this man and family. It was irresistible. So whatever that gift that they got, the aid and support, it was irresistible. They could not turn down. It was very appealing with the magnetic attraction. It was very appealing. And how can you not, how can you turn this down? Because it certainly looked very appealing. Whatever that was that they got. Take what resonates, y'all. Hit the like button as you guys come in. I see the group is very much divided. At 90 and 72 and 65 and 36 likes. So let's get the likes up in this energy. Of course, we know predominantly half of the chat would be, it is what it is, okay? So it's sad. Heartbroken energy here. So it looks like your friends here, these friends are heartbroken because of this betrayal, because they were given a gift to hurt you, betray you. And now these individuals are disappointed in the disappoint energy. The reason they're in that disappoint, heartbroken energy is because the choices that they made. Crossroads energy is choices. Because this has now been a turning point in these people's lives, okay? I don't have mercy on no one. I wouldn't care what the consequences are. You deserve it. So I'm a person that if you go against the grain, because I would never do it to my family or friends, you deserve every consequence, and you deserve whatever the repercussions are behind your actions, because you made the decision, and you made the decision to hurt a person that would never hurt you. If it was your friend, and it says friends, acquaintances here, family members, ex-lovers, a landlord, you made the decision to ultimately change this person's life off of whatever someone said to you. So the whatever you did to cause this much hurt in someone's life, you deserve everything. And if it means that this person has to sit on a stand and because you would be the walking evidence here of somebody that survived whatever this was, you deserve what you get. And a lot of the people that did things to you, they feel like, oh, we don't deserve to go to jail. We don't deserve this and we don't deserve that. Yes, you do. You deserve all of that, because if the person did not survive, or whatever the changes was, if you did not change, you never know where you would be, and they would still be cheering, celebrating, spending the money, going shopping, and doing everything that they did to you. And people have to understand that when your day comes, you are going to have to make that decision to whatever that is, because the decision will come. But you're going to have to understand, don't ever forget. You can forgive, but never forget the humiliation, the heartache, the pain, not just you, your children, your animals, and things went through when you went through this dire situation. And that's something serious. And people want you to have mercy on them, but they didn't have mercy on you. And now the ball has dropped. They want you to have mercy on them. I refuse. Because when a lot of you cried and went to your friends and these people and your family members, they didn't do anything. They didn't hear you out. They didn't want to hear you cry. They didn't want to hear you sob until they completely deleted you out of their lives. These are the people that are the ones that deleted your life, your pet, your supporting pet, whatever it was. They didn't feel bad for you. And I don't feel bad for them. So you get what you give. And what you gave was nothing, was heartache, humiliation, pain, poverty to these individuals. And you already know I'm advocates for the underdog. So people that get hurt, I am an advocate for you. And so I believe that people deserve what they get for the actions that they took on humanity. This is inhumane, the things that they did to these individuals. And I heard slaughter gang. So they really slaughtered your character, your life. And so the things that God bestows on you, on your heart at the time of your decision, you ultimately have to make it. But make sure you don't forget the pain and the tears that you and your children cried, and the animals that you lost, the homes, the things that you lost. Don't ever forget that. You can forgive. But if you were not here breathing to speak about it, to be the walking evidence here, then they would still be going on their merry way like you were not non-existent. So don't ever forget that, because in our God-fearing energy and us having these big hearts, we tend to forget, oh, I'm going to forgive you for what you did. No. I mean, I'm going to have mercy. I'm sorry. You can forgive. And that comes and it's very hard for individuals I see, because a lot of people say it in my chat. It's very hard for them to forgive because, look, people are still homeless right now. People are still without right now. And they're still on social media. They're still at home. They're still living comfortable. And look at your situation. Whatever the mercy they want, they need to talk to God about it. They need to talk to God and ask God to have sympathy and have mercy on them, because they did not have it on you. Okay? So I'm going to keep going with this message, but I just had to say that because you better know, my family already know how I am. Anyone who has ever done anything. And if my day comes, well, when I sit in court or get a chance to say, yes, this happened, you better believe I'm not going to feel sympathy, and it's going to hurt. I'm not going to feel bad about what I have to say. I'm not going to be feeling bad about what they did, because what happened to me and my daughter had to experience the loss of son. I'm not going to feel bad for nothing. And I may drop tears, as a lot of you will, in the middle of you saying what you have to say, because it hurt. It hurt. So I'm not going to have sympathy at all. Kids and all. Well, you didn't think about the collective's kids. Don't forget those things when your moment comes. They didn't think about your kids. If anything, a lot of them planned on taking your child when you came to some sort of death here, or whatever it was that you were ultimately supposed to face. So don't ever forget that. When you go to sit on that stand, or when your moment comes, remember, you know how it says, remember the music? Remember the music. The tune that kept playing when you had to cry and hold your child, hold your pet, sit in your car, sleep in your car. Remember the music. Remember the hurt. It doesn't mean harbor and not forgive, but remember, when you go to make your decision about what it was, you remember what you endured and what you survived and made it through. And then you make your choices off of that. And see, people need to see your hurt. And so if it's you dropping 10 tears while you tell them how you feel and what you did, so be it. You drop it. Because right now they expect a slap on the wrist. And that's just unacceptable for your dire situation. And I'm for the people, and I'm for the children. No, ma'am. Do you get that? When my child cried, when these children had no home to sleep in, children had to sleep in cars with their parents. No, you do not get a pass. So let that be. And if that needs to be the music in your ears, what I just said here, let that be the music, and remember the music. So don't forget the hurt. Because seeing our family members and our friends and our loved ones, it will make you feel like, remember the time we used to be cool, and make you feel like you have to be lenient on whatever it is. No. Because they did not care. They made their decision. And it don't take you to forgive them in their face. God is there. Okay? You can forgive people without being in their face. And a lot of them will be right in your audience. If you're someone on social media, a lot of those are your friends. A lot of those people are concealing themselves, and a lot of those people know the damage that they did, but they cannot take back the damage that they did to you. They don't know how to react. All the, like one of the death magic, all the death magic and the things that, thank you for saying that, Kylie, but the death magic and the things that they did to all of you. No, ma'am. Have mercy on who? I think they should be talking to Source and pleading with God the same way that I and a lot of people still plead right there. I mean, today to God. I know I talk to God every day, and I plead all the time. I plead my case to Source every day that changes will come towards that changes will come for the world. And that when it does come, I always tell you, let it be on display for the world to see, because they think that they are able to hide behind the music and hide behind the things that they have done to people. No, you should not be able to hide. You should be able to show your face and hold your head up high and be proud as you were proud to slay the dragon, to slay the individuals. That's how I feel. Okay. And don't ever forget that. Okay. Now somebody is concerned in this energy about this virtual reality or some sort of, so now the gaming energy is here. So whatever it was, some sort of gaming energy was here as well. Okay. So they were doing gaming, or a gamer is here as well. Give me this masculine energy. I'm going to get back into the 2 years because I got 4 years total. So something here about bad food. So it's some sort of bad food is here. Okay. Some sort of food that was dumped out. Looks like that message of concern he got rid of some sort of old food. Says message of concern. This is like old Chinese food, old food that smells. So a message of concern that someone got, they got rid of this old food that they were blending up. Okay. I don't need fake supporters in my life. Okay. I don't need people that keep rotating here. So him here, he's here. Looks like he got rid of this old food after this message of concern here. Sorry, here that he got about something. So it looks like he got rid of the food. Overall energy was blending. So whatever he was blending in the food or doing, looks like he got rid of it because he feels like a jackass here for blocking you and your family here. Now your family here looks like they want to reconcile with whoever you are or somebody does here. Okay. But that person here, the main male, was responsible for this blocking energy here, but also the secrets here with the official person, which is there. The police station here as well. So a whole police station. This is government individuals. These are sheriffs. These are deputies that were all, if you can't see it, they were all partying, and they all received. You got to understand the dynamics, the sheriff energy, that official person, the people, they all receive public recognition. They all receive some sort of reward for doing whatever this was, whether that was a promotion, whatever it was, their life most certainly lifted off. Fast action, progression forward. The wait is over. So they got things here, possessions here. They were able to physically move here. Joy, energy, success. And that's status change. The justice energy here is that they all gained some sort of status here, official status. So their status was changed as a cop. They all graduated and became predominant lawyers, whatever it was that was involved. This is a status change. Everyone got a status changed. Okay. Let me see. This is a lot. Okay. Now, overall energy here is a legal matter. See, somebody has to move now. They're moving. It says boxing up. This is moving. So they're moving something here surrounding that main male. So the food that he got rid of or whatever this was, looks like he boxed something up and they're moving whatever this is. I could give a fuck less about status. Okay. I'm trying to tell you. So whatever it is, there's some sort of boxing up or moving. This could be like a UPS, some sort of delivery service here. Somebody here that does the shipping here, a courier energy, holier than thou energy is around this man. So whoever this man or woman is, this is a person that presents themselves as if they could do no wrong. Okay. Keep that in mind. When you go to make your decision. Let me check on this landlord, y'all, because LARPer energy is here. So staging that LARPer energy here and heavy on some sort of communication with a landlord. Oh, I didn't even know these flipped over. So communication with a landlord is blowing up. Whatever it is, it has to do with some sort of weed. Somebody smoking weed. This is a lot. I ain't gonna take all of this, but catfishing energy is here as well. I'm not gonna take all of those. Because see, somebody has to move out and move back because of some sort of communication that blew up with a landlord, maybe about somebody that was smoking weed or doing something here. But somebody had to move out and move back home somewhere. Give me the landlord. Give me one more on the landlord. So communication within the group. Because see, it looked like the landlord made a decision, right? About something. And it's connected to the whole community. Kind of reminds me of a movie I saw on Netflix about these kids that went to this home where doctors were, and they were experimenting and they kept dying, and then the clock just kept getting reset, right? So this is something like that. Once they passed whatever it is, they moved out, right? Once they fixed whatever it was, they moved out, and then that property was shut down. It was condemned or whatever it was. And then the camera switched to another property where it was snowing, where another family or friends were arriving, and they were going to do the same experiment on that person as well. And so this is what this reminds me of. But anyway, some sort of communication blew up here with the landlord. I don't even see this here. Give me 1 second, y'all. Switch one of these cameras for y'all. So some sort of conversation blew up, or some sort of communication blew up with the landlord energy here, with this community, right? Sorry, don't see my little baby bottles. So some sort of communication looked like it blew up. Y'all can see the cards, right? So some sort of communication blew up with this landlord here with the community. So whatever that communication was, whether somebody was blowing up the landlord, but something blew up here, right? Where this community and the landlord made a decision to delete something. There's also something here about a landlord deleting some sort of text messages, because the landlord is here and its communication blew up through text messages. Somebody blew up on the landlord that's connected to the community. Looks like this landlord tried to delete something here that had to do with communication. Let me see. Because yeah, look, the deleter energy is here. So something here about the deleter energy is going to be connected to this landlord, and some sort of microdosing that a community was doing. So I don't know what was going on, but microdosing is here. Give me this landlord energy as well. Take what resonates, y'all, leave what doesn't here. So nausea. Somebody could be sick here. There's some sort of communication here connected to that landlord about someone feeling sick here. And it has to do with that microdosing nausea energy, and something that this landlord was blew up. Looked like some sort of, what do you call it? Like a chemical, like explosion, a chemical reaction. So there was some sort of chemicals possibly released somewhere that blew up, fumes, and someone was feeling sick about it. And that was something that came out in that communication here about someone feeling sick connected to that landlord. Because whoever the landlord is, the bottom of the deck says holier than thou. So they might be sick now because this landlord was pretending, or property manager, whoever it is, was pretending to be holier than thou, religious, very Christian, whatever this is here. Okay, take what resonates here and leave what does not. So heavy over the last 2 years about landlords being connected here. See, there's some sort of, return receipt here. Okay, something has to be returned in this energy. Something they try to delete. So that gives me digital, because it says delete. So whatever that return receipt was that the landlord tried to return here had to be digital, because it looks like they try to delete a receipt of communication, but also something here that could have been a digital imprint, because they deleted some sort of communication here on a return, something here that was stated here. They tried to get rid of whatever that was. Take what resonates here and leave what doesn't here. Heavy on the smoker, connected to whatever that is. Okay. So I had a pot smoker and a weed smoker. I mean, a pot smoker and a cigarette smoker. Okay. So boomerang effect is here. So a shapeshifter. So whoever the landlord is, they're a shapeshifter. And somebody here is putting something together. Whatever that landlord is and whoever they are, revolving door is here. So whatever it is, there's something that continuously happens around this landlord. And somebody here now is putting two and two together, putting the connection together with this landlord, and it could be possibly happening in different properties as well, with that conspiracy theorist here being someone connecting this landlord and the individuals in this community to multiple different areas in the world and different properties. So they have done this to many people in many different properties where they experimented on them, microdosing the property here, making them pass out, making them sleepy. When you administer in the microdosing energy here, you do it in small doses. So you introduce, when somebody's in a new environment, when you microdose, you introduce something new to the environment in small doses, and it's being monitored by the landlord in this community of energies. Okay. And now there's a conflict energy here because something is not matching with that head and the broccoli energy here. I always show off that car in the community, in that landlord energy, because heavy on the deception energy. So the landlord is wearing many faces here. And now there's a conflict with the landlord because somebody in that conspiracy theorist energy here is putting two and two together and linking the landlord to this community here and what they're doing to whoever you are. Okay. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And heavy on to a mom. So a mom could be putting this together, or there is a passed over mom, but a mom is recognizing the deception here with the microdosing energy here. Okay. So they were introducing something to an environment through that landlord energy. Okay. Take what resonates and leave what does not. So heavy on somebody being terrified over some sort of jail time. Here, give me that poverty energy into the pathway. Yeah, the honeymoon phase is over. Okay. Whatever it is, a lot of people are involved. Okay. So gambling, heavy on that landlord being a gambling energy, but they took a gamble here. Okay. Somebody here has heavy addictions, or money problem, but also the landlord here and whoever this is putting it together is realizing individuals have problems with addictions or gambling, bad finances. Also, this is saying that people were stating that you had addictions and possibly some sort of issues as well. And that's the reason why they put you in whatever this is here, that this landlord and everybody else participated, the family, the community, your old friends here participated in. Somebody here was intentionally holding back in this energy, lack of effort, waiting for you to take action here. And that was a gamble energy. Take what resonates. Heavy on somebody missing you, because I saw I miss you again outside of this card. It's another one. So somebody says, somebody is saying that they miss you. Somebody that participated in this. Okay. Give me one more. I'm going to switch out my phones and I'm going to come back. A water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces here. Okay. Lust and passion. Somebody that has like some sort of sex addiction here. Somebody here, deep physical or sexual attraction and desire. So somebody here definitely had like a promiscuous side, man or a woman. Water sign energy here. Take what resonates in that poverty energy, and something over the last 2 to 4 years is going to be very significant to that person. They could also have like some sort of addictions, that Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, because they could be dealing with financial loss because of this sex addiction here. Heavy on maybe other addictions here, but gambling, bad finances. That water sign is a part of this here because of this sex energy here. Someone here that's thinking with their head and not their brain energy. Okay. Heavy on a fake jealous friends or family member that's involved with whatever this water sign energy is facing here, influenced by people with ill intentions over the last 2 to 4 years. Maybe they're realizing here, because moving on is here. They're also realizing that somebody else has moved on in this energy here, wearing a mask here, possibly learning that somebody was their soulmate as well. Okay, but this water sign has been putting on a facade for 2 to 4 years, 4 years for some of y'all, and not showing their true colors here. But they have regrets now, okay, for moving in with this lover and spying on whoever you are, or they have been spying on you since they moved in with this lover energy, okay? Take what resonates, y'all, and leave what does not, okay? Give me one more. Yeah, this is a person that has a wandering eye, heavy on the jail time energy as well. So it looks like they went to jail. Rumors, gossip energy is here. So they got a bad temper here. So rumors and gossip, talking, discussing information over the last 4 years that may or may not be true. Heavy on the bad temper energy and anger management here, because of this path opening up in the last 2 years about something here. Whoever somebody is here, I'm still a snake, and they haven't changed in the last 4 years in what they have been doing. Water sign or not, it says sweet talker energy here, a manipulator and a charmer, somebody with trust issues here. There's a need for this person or somebody here to let go in this situation, make room for a new beginning is on the way to somebody now. And somebody is struggling here, that is here, and how they got a new beginning here. They were able to progress here off of your struggles and what it is that you went through. But again, communication broke down with the broken bed energy here. Says communication here, compromise. This person might want to come in and compromise, but communication broke down here. But that person was wearing a facade here about it. The grass wasn't greener on the other side, and somebody is struggling, going through a hard time because the grass was not greener on the other side, y'all. Okay, and it's coming out. There has to something to do with some sort of flight, maybe a cruise or something is going to be significant. Some sort of communication came out on a cruise or on a flight here. Somebody could have been communicating with somebody on a flight or on a cruise, and that's the water energy as well. A foreign energy, a trip to a foreign country. And there was something here communicated during a trip to a foreign country. This is why somebody's struggling, going through a hard time. What was communicated on a trip or to a foreign country with whoever that water sign or somebody was, whether with your family or any of these parties, they were communicating about putting you in a situation where you were struggling. And now that person is now struggling and going through a hard time over what they did to whoever you are back then. Okay, take what resonates, y'all, and leave what does not. Okay, now they're struggling. Okay, and yes, this person wants to communicate with you, but they want you to open up your heart in this situation here for what they did to whoever you are. Heavy on the Mercury retrograde is here, so they definitely are feeling something. Someone could be dealing with phone issues, communications issues here, car problems here. Somebody is trying to review everything here about what they're going through. Heavy on this communication with an air sign. So communicate here. There was a trip here. Whatever was talked about, it was regarding you being an air sign, but an air sign looks like they was communicating with a water sign, family and friends here that was on some sort of trip here about putting you in this hardship energy, which they're now facing here, which would say that they would do something to your communication in your cars. With Mercury retrograde energy here, they was going to put like some sort of stop and your communication in your vehicle. So more than likely, most people may not have a car, whoever that specific portion is about. It's about electronic issues to your car and your phones. And that's something that was communicated on a trip, a plane, a cruise to a foreign land here, about putting you in that position to struggle. And your struggles had to do with this Mercury retrograde, this home, this car here, because I told you, control freak energy here. Someone wanting full control over you and everything that you do. and which was an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, man or woman. And they were speaking to, and that's yes, that now they're going through a round of karma cycles energy here. And then we have the endings is here: karma, drama, endings, loss, mental breakdown, because this cycle has come full circle. Fate, karma, something getting, something beginning. So somebody might be receiving something here, but they're getting what they put out to the universe here. And this is why somebody here wants to speak to an air sign energy, and they want you to open your heart here to whoever this is. And whatever it is, they want to communicate about what happened on a cruise or something like that, on a flight where there was family and friends here, this community energy, and how they initiated whatever this was here. Take what resonates here and leave what does not. Okay. Yeah, whatever it was, it had to do with a legal issue, and it had to do with bad health, and also a discussion about that great fortune energy here. So some sort of money and paperwork and what they would do. Looks like this is in the past and this is what's coming out. But what was communicated on that flight or that cruise here was somebody, an air sign's wish fulfillment involving an air sign. And it was something about this contract here about great fortune, something to take to the courthouses, but it was communication about bad health. To say that you were in bad health, to put you in the struggling, going through a hard time energy, which they are now experiencing here. And so that they could be able to do all the things that they did with the movies, the music, the screenplay, and all of that to whoever you are. There was a contract here, and this is a legal situation where somebody here came back from a trip here. Yeah, I can't make it up. Adjudication. They came back from a trip here, and they pursued some sort of actions in the courts against whoever you are. Adjudication, and a judge made a decision on whatever that was. And whatever that was, ever since they made that decision to enter in a court with an air sign person, whether your family or friend that was a part of this against you, to say you was in bad health, they have been struggling since this here, since a judge made a decision off of you, off of this contract or paperwork that was entered, because there was a journey here taken. Now there may be struggling here because you might have to take a trip to the courts here now on behalf of what they did to whoever you are over your health and that great fortune energy, because balance is being restored in this situation. Give me one more on the communication. One more on that communication. Okay, yeah, unexpected income. So whatever it was, communication about this unexpected income that was received in the courts off of a journey that somebody took. And whatever it was to become a main male. Look, courthouse again on the bottom of the deck. And I have 3 courthouse cards in here. So a courthouse again at the bottom of the deck here. How someone here became a wealthy man. Okay. There could be a communication with a wealthy older man here as well. But they became a wealthy man or woman by going to the courts here and doing whatever this was. Okay, take what resonates and leave what doesn't here. And it certainly had to do with a contract here. So a wealthy lawyer could be here, because this is a lawyer. So a lawyer, this is the court of clerk here, because they went to court, and whatever they entered it as truth. That it was the truth, because they communicated in the courts. Whoever it was, communicate in the courthouse. Look here, they communicated in the courts, and whatever they spoke, it was supposed to be the truth in the courts here, but they received unexpected income for their communication in the courts against whoever you are. Yeah, legal issue. Look, legal matter. Justice here. Courthouse. A Libra is here as well. So all of these people received, because it said it here, that what they got here in the gift energy was very appealing. How could they not turn down the offer that they were given here to enter the courts, but also to be a part of this franchise organization, organized crimes against whoever you are? This is why I say having mercy on somebody here is only for them and God. I can't see a person going through this much and actually have friends and family who actually went in court and receive unexpected income for speaking in the courts about you as if it was the truth about you. This is why they're struggling and going through a hard time energy, because they had to let go of whoever you are in order to receive this money. And they had to forget about the communication that they spoke in the courts about whoever you are. It's hard to have mercy on someone here that did the utmost on whoever you are. It's unfortunate that people are out here begging for mercy, but I will not have mercy on them. If I was to defend my friends, I'm going to defend them to the fullest. And so if you were a friend that went against the grain with family, then I will not defend you, nor will I be lenient in what I say in court about you, because you should have never done what you did. And this is what's going to make a lot of people angry with you, because they're going to be in that Keisha Cole's energy. I thought you had my back this time. But man, they were wrong. Because if you did, and it's all about love, I thought you loved me. Wait a minute. If they loved you, they would have never stooped this low to destroy you. So, and none of that is love. It's unfortunate that these people are claiming love in this energy, that you should love and have love, but what you did was not out of love. Okay. So there's something here about a marriage as well, because somebody communicated about somebody being married, because we're looking at this communicated energy. So a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, somebody communicated to the courts, even presented documents that you were either married to somebody here as well. That's communication here, because we're looking into that. So they communicated that you married somebody overseas, or you went somewhere that they were a part of, or they witnessed you marrying somebody, because there's documents entered into the courts about somebody being married to somebody, about marriage. And that's in the communicate energy about a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. But now something has changed, because somebody is realizing that somebody changed something here. And after that, somebody permanently moved from your energy after going into the courts and after communicating what they did. They permanently moved out of your energy. Some people permanently moved from the state itself, because this is moving away from the courts. So when they became wealthy men and women, somebody permanently moved out of this state, some to another country, but people packed up and moved back home, because remember, move back home came out over here. So people moved back to their original states. So these are people that migrated to your state and they lived there for umpteen many years, and they were your friends, but they ended up moving back to Chicago, Mississippi, Florida, New Orleans, California. They moved back to those areas after doing what they did in the courts to you, and after going speaking in the courts about whoever you are. That's crazy. That is so crazy that people actually did this to you. And then they moved back and kept communication with the courts, because see, somebody moved and they kept communication with the courts, or whoever the man was that gave them the money, whoever the man or woman, the Gemini man, because it's a man, Gemini man or Libra or Aquarius person. Everybody kept in communication with the person they received the unexpected income from. Why? Because of the bank here. So whatever it is, these were deposits into their accounts. And so whoever paid them over here, the gift with these friends, they kept in communication with this person here to receive their monthly payments here about that communication. Told you, they kept in partnership. And whatever it was they communicated was about a main female connected. So a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius female, could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius male, but this is a mother as well. So your mother could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and somebody else that you know is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, woman. All of these people went in court. Cancer, because see, they were dealing with debt, gambling, addiction problems. But all of these people, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, woman, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, woman, and they all communicated about a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius woman in the courts. And so they did receive unexpected income from a mother on behalf of a female energy who was very important to the money that they receive in a court case, man or woman. This is very important to this court case and this paper trail, but also the communication that was made about whoever you are. And it could have been somebody that you was in a relationship with, or individuals pursued some sort of connection to that mother or somebody in this energy here, because courtship is here, a partnership or something here. So it could be an ex of yours as well. But yeah, look, thief partnerships were formed from stealing from whoever you are. Okay. All right. And the overall energy is that health. That is crazy. Very bad people. So a mother. So a mother, a sister, a girlfriend. So we have a lot of people. So the Empress energy is that, I don't know, somebody was jealous over you being beautiful, being a mother. When you became a mother, this is the part here, at least in the communication, is where people having a hard time struggling. Because when they ensued something against whoever you are as the female, you became a mother. And so this is why somebody is having a hard time with it, because you were a mother. You gave birth to a child. This is pregnancy. So this could be your baby father, the water sign, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Somebody had an issue with you being pregnant. Your mother was there during the pregnancy. If this is your mother, the Empress in the main female, it would say your mother was there during the pregnancy to a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius woman. Your mama being a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy as well. A water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, that could be the father, and a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius male, or somebody having an issue with your pregnancy. But they definitely are struggling and going through a hard time because of the pregnancy, because you were pregnant during a time or when something initially started. So it looks like it started with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius prior to you being pregnant or while you were pregnant. And then other people, and that's with your mom. And then you became pregnant, and a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius was struggling with your pregnancy, that you got pregnant by another man or a woman. Okay. That's the camel that that's the straw that broke the camel's back here. Okay. Because this is a relocation energy. Because whoever this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, that could be the husband, or somebody mentioned that you were married right here in the courts. It could have been to a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius male. And the courts are stating that you were married to this person, but it was lies. Because Knight of Wands energy says during this situation, because somebody's communicating with you now that was involved, and they're struggling while communicating with you, or because they want you to compromise. This could have been a person that wants to come in and marry you now here. But the Knight of Wands energy says that doing whatever this court thing that took place, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person here changed their residence. So they ended up going to jail or something while you were dealing with what it was. So like a couple of people may have been in jail, incarcerated when something was happening, and some are out. But somebody kept communication with your mother while they were in the Knight of Wands energy, while they had to relocate. And so have you on like King of Swords energy here. So that was your mother's or somebody's confidant while they were in a transition energy where they went to jail, because the jail energy came out already. It said jail time. And then it says, I got jail time, and I got the thug in jail. And so in the thug energy, the thug is being released. So somebody came out of jail, but they went into jail when they originally started something with your mother, which was this courthouse energy here. Okay. Heavy reading, y'all. Let me keep going. Yeah, because the Empress energy here, they're struggling because you are the Empress. You're still beautiful. You are still this family-oriented energy here. You are someone here that pursued your own endeavors with the Empress energy. You make ish happen, taking care of your family, and you're speaking the truth here. Queen of Swords energy says you're speaking the truth about what happened about someone stealing from the Empress energy, that your mother was involved here on that Queen of Swords energy. So the truth is coming out. There could also be a mother that was put to rest during the situation. So the Justice energy. So a Libra is here attached to you. Okay? So we do have the Libra here and the Libra here. So there is a Libra that's also entangled in this somewhere in something about a proposal. Okay? And the Ace of Pentacles, maybe a new opportunity may be coming in, but an Ace of Pentacles on the Justice is a Libra that also took a some sort of money here. Okay, there's a Libra that lives somewhere else. Knight of Wands is a change of residence. So a Libra moved to another state or country. They got a new job. This is a new job and an opportunity in another place. A Libra or somebody here moves somewhere else. That Libra that's attached to you. And they got a job somewhere else in another state. Temperance energy here to alchemize the situation, because it looks like they spoke as well on whoever you are in a court situation. Okay, whoever that Libra and the Sagittarius could be here. Something about they may have received money from a Sagittarius, because whoever the Libra is right now, the overall energy, maybe they're trying to cope, and it's because you're not going to the extremes in this energy here. Because there's communication with a Libra as well. Communicate with the main female, whoever you are as the main subject. You have at some point had small conversations, possibly even seeing these people once in a while, because the Libra and that Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, Knight of Wands, when you change your residence, look like a flight came in. Knight of Wands is a flight and a departure, confirming a distant horizon. So a Libra, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person as well. These are all people that came and seen you before the ending. Okay. Also coming from different places. The reason a Libra came and seen somebody, whether it looks like they came and saw a mother and they received, or a Sagittarius, and they received some sort of money from them. And then they left again, with the Knight of Wands being departure and flight. And so it looks like they came and seen this man or woman in the middle of it, and then they left as well. They went back to where they were, because Page of Wands here is a letter or a message here. Somebody could have wrote you a letter, but a message energy is here. Somebody is hoping that something is going to, a Taurus energy is going to be very much significant to whatever this is here. Okay, a big reading, y'all. Five of Pentacles energy here. Now people here are dealing with some sort of adversity, some sort of hardships right now. Okay, they're dealing with money problems here. Four of Pentacles. See, somebody penny pinching, somebody holding on to what it is that they received here to do whatever the bidding was, and now they're drinking in the energy, but they're look like they're trying to hold on to whatever it is that they have. And the Five of Pentacles energy also could be you as well, holding on to what it is that you have. And I heard Grant energy as well. So Grant is my ex, his name. So an ex may be involved, but it also has something to do with you penny pinching here in some sort of money that was done by a Libra, or something here about the remember I mentioned over here about the loan apps or something that they have, because it said it somewhere in here about loaner apps. Something about your ex could be involved with like a loaner app here, that when you were struggling here, you were able to borrow money from these individuals who designed an app in order for you to be able to borrow. It's easy to design an app and launch it, and also have infomercials and things of that nature, and loans are there. So something here connected about a loan energy again in the Ace of Pentacles here, where they were involved in the loaner energy when you were going through a hardship on the main female energy, some sort of loss of money here. Take what resonates. Possibly people are struggling with your job as well, or there's struggles on the job. It looks like people may want you to leave your job here. Five of Pentacles. So if you are the Queen of Swords and your job requires you or king to speak online or to speak your truth, and your truth is what they've done as well as other people's truth in a just position, they don't like the fact that you are speaking the truth about what it is that they did to you. So they're consistently making you take a loss. Four Pentacles and Five of Pentacles make you lose your money. Okay, your money is actually tied up in some sort of legal issues that you don't know about. Justice, legal matter, and two courthouses. There's something about your money being tied to the courts, and it would be restricted from you. So you don't know that a lot of your money is being tied to legal issues that they did. Like a legal is tied up in legal, but it's hidden from you because you see how she's blindfolded. So the main female or male is blindfolded, and your money is tied in. Whatever losses that you're taking on your job or something, it's actually tied to a legal issue here. With the money here, it's tied to a legal issue, but you don't know because they're blindfolding you. Kind of an Eight of Swords energy, putting a blindfold over your money, where your money is going. Because Nine of Wands energy, it looks like somebody is trying something again in a legal issue, because there is a hidden enemy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. People are your hidden enemy. Take what resonates here and heavy on that deception energy, okay? On that Nine of Wands. Because see, somebody trying to get a new beginning with the Fool card, there is something risky. So the Fool card tells me that this money that they're taking from you on your work here and here, in a legal situation, because see, they trying to hold on to control over something. The Four of Pentacles is holding on control over you, but also your money, and it's tied up in a legal position, like the controller, a caretaker, because a caretaker would have this control, but also power of attorney, conservatorship, depending on what agent they were established. Because I think it's like 3 agents that they can be, where they have full and total control over your everything, your money, your housing. That would make the King of Swords, King of Swords or King of Pentacles, somebody unless you're co-signer or your man, the man that's over your money. So that would require something taken from your, when you get paid on a job. As the caretaker energy, they monitor and they take a portion of your money from your job. And so somebody in here has like a caretaker energy here, because there's communication here about you and surrounding the losses that you are incurring here on your job. And it's with the courts. And again, the communication that you're making on your new job, the money that you're making on your new job is being talked about in justice, legal, in courtrooms, in the legal situation. In a legal situation, all of your money is being talked about. And whoever the caretaker energy here, a mother, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, male, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, and whoever these individuals are, they're the ones that's in control here of your money here, that's somehow involved with the legal system, and you don't see it because you're blindfolded to the communication, and it's the discussion about your money and the losses that you are incurring on your job. Main female or male. Yep, unexpected income. So yeah, unexpected income, and that's the lost energy. So somebody is acquiring the income that you are losing on a job, and it'll all come out on the distant horizon here about that communication. Because whoever you are in the Five of Pentacles energy, whether it be a job that you lost, because communication is here about a job that you lost, connected to a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius mom, a male, and also several people you work with that was a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius as well. You lost and they gain your money that you lost from previous jobs that you had here. Take what resonates and leave what does not. So they kept you struggling, okay, as they gain the things that you lost on your job, okay? Let's see. So your money that you're losing looks like it could go to a bank, but it's tied to the courts. The courts. So every time you take a loss and you lose some sort of finances here, because this is jealousy and envy energy here as well. Somebody that got some sort of deep-seated issues with you could be the reason that they said in court that they have to take a portion of your money. Because my money didn't start going down until I told my ex about I was making 3,800 to 4,000 a month, and then immediately it dropped all the way down to 1,000. I may make $1,000 a month, maybe 2,000. It dropped drastically, and I have never been able to recover. But what I did learn is that it is caught up in some things here that I'm seeing coming out in this spread, and it has to do with the courts and some sort of financial obligations or legal obligations, because I see it here, here, and here for whoever you are. So you're dealing with something here, but you don't see it. And whatever it is somebody in disguise here, and it's going into like a bank, or it's something here. Okay. Somebody is holding on to your money. The things that you are losing, they're holding on to it. They could be spending it and using it, because the thief energy came out in the Seven of Swords and the thief in the Kemper deck. So they're stealing your finances here in a legal and illegal way to hold on to your money. And it would be a hidden enemy here. And it's because of when they jumped off the porch here, they got lucky. So they hit jackpot energy. And the person is trying it again by taking and holding your finances now. But somebody is standing their ground and standing up for what they believe in. And that could be you, and speaking some sort of truth about it. And that's why people are fighting in the courts or fighting here. This is quarreling and arguing about whoever you are that's standing your ground, and you have every right to with the justice energy. So they're quarreling and arguing because they were in competition. There's a conflict over this money. So everybody is fighting here and arguing. They're in competition about your money, what you're for your money, and possibly for you. And I don't think it's really for you. I feel like it's more so for the money. Because Eight of Swords is, they're arguing and quarreling about keeping you restricted and keeping a portion of your finances restricted. Okay, on that Eight of Swords energy. And the Eight of Swords is confirming the blindfold energy. It's what's hidden. So they have it hidden in the energy with the Eight of Swords energy. Okay. So keeping you in an imprisoned energy, but also imprisoning your money, perhaps trying to make it look like it's self-imposed. The retracting and the subtracting of your money from your job here, Eight of Swords here, is Nine of Wands. We have to make it look like it's self-imposed, but it's not self-imposed. It's actually what they are doing, a father, an emperor energy. And they're utilizing the law, the emperor energy on the empress. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Libra, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. And they're utilizing the justice system to restrict your income. So when your money is released to you, it's being released by a masculine, because he's in control over this bank here. So a masculine is paying you your money. A father energy is the one that, if you are, so it kind of like when you get paid, a portion is released to an emperor in you, and they're in control over this bank energy, and they're looking at you because you're in a controller energy as well. Okay, so you're in control over, you're in the controller seat now. You're calling the shots. You're standing up for what you believe in. And so this is why a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius male, or somebody here is trying something again against whoever you are, because they know if you continue to stay in your Seven of Wands energy, eventually it's going to breed some sort of success. And that's what they're arguing and fighting about, is that you are standing out in the competition, in the conflict. At least that's what they're fighting about, is because you're standing out. Okay, and something that you're standing up for and protecting, and perhaps could be your child, because this is a child, and someone is defending themselves and their child, and I stand up for me and my child. I can give a fuck about anything else but my child. I'm gonna make sure I stand on 10 toes, and I'm gonna fight any demon and anything that thinks that they can take from me and my child and keep us in a subordinate energy where they keep their foot on your neck. You will not, because I'm not your pet. So whoever this is, they're doing that to you, and they're arguing about you standing your ground here. Because now they're arguing about the new beginning, the leap that you took. Because whatever it is that they did about taking your money and restricting it, it was a risk. Okay? It's a risk. But they're also talking about this leap that you took and you became successful at whatever it was. You hit jackpot. And so when they learned that your new job, you started to make a lot of money, they tried it again and they started to take your money here, this mail. That's happened when I told my ex about the money that I'm making on YouTube. And once I told him and his son, I have never seen that money. I have not came above $2,000 yet on YouTube. It just consistently dives, and it's never 2 days of processing. In a matter of hours, I lose a substantial amount of money on YouTube. What the poverty energy talks about is you taking a great loss. It doesn't talk about a small loss. It talks about uh bulk, big financial loss with poverty and five of pentacles energy. And so whoever you are, you took a big financial hit. When I say I took a hit on YouTube, I lost over 2,000 and something dollars. 3,000 most of the time is with 3,800, over 3,000 and some dollars almost, that I have lost from YouTube in a matter of a month. It was hitting so hard at the hotel, and it was during the same time I told him. Instantly, my account started to drain like water. As soon as I told him, I lost money like water and haven't been able to recover. And I still take losses every day, every day, every day, every day. This is why I don't feel bad for when justice does happen, whether they die or breathe or whatever it is. I won't feel bad because you did something to me and mine that I would never do to anybody on this planet. So you don't deserve to breathe. You don't deserve to breathe air. You don't deserve to get leniency in jail, in the courts. You do not deserve it. Why? Because you did something that was so foul, that you are heartless. And so people shouldn't be forgiven. But in this life, we have to forgive people. But it's, to me, you don't deserve to be forgiven. You don't deserve a second chance. You do not deserve to be around my child. You don't deserve to be in these people's lives that you ruin. And so somebody here is continuously taken from whoever you are, just as I am being taken from as well. And I am a living, walking, and will always be in that energy. And sometimes when you can't win the battle, you just have to go with the flow. And so in my situation, I give up on trying to ever get justice. And I told y'all that yesterday. And I mean what I say, because no matter how hard I work and try, everything is always taken from me and my child. So my daughter goes without. There's not a dad here to help her. He comes every now and then and give us a ride, maybe once in a while. I'm not able to get transportation. I went from having 5 cars to having no cars. So a lot is at stake. A lot was at stake that I lost. And so my justice will not be lenient on the individuals that harmed my life and my daughter and made it blatantly look like it was self-imposed. When you know you are a hard worker and someone that does the work, it is no way that the restrictions that happen on you is self-imposed. No, it was actually, and I'm seeing it, I'm showing y'all, the cards don't lie, and it's self-explanatory energy here, that somebody actually utilized legal and illegal situations to restrict you from your money. 8 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords is restricting you from your money while blinding it, keeping a 8 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles on you, keeping a leash on your money, keeping a track record on whatever this is. That's why I'm just like, man, this is sad. When I die, I'm gonna make sure my daughter is okay. And I'm gonna make sure she has no communication with any other people from my family, my old friends, her father. She won't have no communication with them. And I'm gonna work hard enough that when I do leave this realm, that she will be taken care of, and it will not be by any of these people. She will not see these people, and I'm gonna make sure she has a comfortable life somewhere that mama worked very hard to make sure she has it. Because this is just so sad. Um, it's sad. I can't, it's hard to even say the words forgive in my life, even when reading for other people. It's hard to even say that I forgive these people because I don't. And in a sense, I do. And that's the part that makes it hard because you have to forgive, but I don't forgive them. I don't forgive my mom, and I struggle with that. I forgive to a certain extent, but some things that when it came to my daughter, I just cannot, um, I cannot give you that power to say that I really forgive you in certain things. I forgive the situation, but I don't forgive some things that were done. And I will never take that back, nor will I ever have mercy on these people. And if it means that I leave this world in that energy, I will leave this world peacefully, knowing that I did not give you what you thought that you would receive from me was mercy, because you didn't have mercy on our souls when you did what you did. Affecting me affects my child. And so, reading for a lot of people, affecting y'all affects your stability, your child, your children. That right there should be enough for people to feel bad for the things that they did to us, but they don't. And it's so hurtful because that made me drop a tear just to see that somebody is really doing this to somebody. Because it's hard, as I am someone that's dealing with the same things. It ain't never okay. It is never okay. And to see women and children and people suffer all by the hands of people that you loved, it's really detrimental. It's very, very hard. And it's not going to be ever okay. It's not ever going to be okay to do this and get away with it. But they think it is okay. And they think that if they come in and tell this empress or this man that I love you, then everything should be breezy and everything should go back to the way it was, or we can pick up where we left off. And it's never going to be that way. You can't come in and destroy someone's life or lives and think that it's going to be breezy and we're going to just go on and like it's going to be butterflies and roses and sunshine. It's not. And for people to have that mentality to actually think that if I come in, because money can't buy you love, and I'm a person that you cannot ever buy me. You can have the riches in the world, and you could never have my love or my heart because you can't buy love. And so, being the richest man on the planet, this is why I had to. When I just mentioned to y'all about my best friend came back in my life, he talking about he was getting all this money and stuff and saying like weird shit. Like in his email, he was like, "Now I realize you only wanted me for my money." And I'm like, "Son, you didn't even spend any money when I came to visit you. I overdrafted my account to buy him cigarettes, to buy him beer. Remind you, I don't smoke, I don't drink. So when I was with him, I paid for the stuff." Then he was like, you don't even know I love you and I got all this money. And I was like, well, see, that's how you don't know me. That's how I know you clearly wasn't my best friend. Why? Because money can't buy me. And so even with me having nothing, I will never go and be with a man for their money. It's just not me. If it's not genuine and if it's not love, you will never have me. So I had to discontinue that friendship that came in that was gone for 10 years. And he came back. And I told y'all about that a couple weeks ago. And I had to let it go because he was saying things that wasn't true. Like I see you want somebody else and you will only want me for my money. And I'm just like, man, where are you getting this information from? Who is telling you this stuff about me? When you were my friend, I ain't want you for your money then because you ain't spend your money then. I spent my money then when we were friends back in the day. So I'm just like, man, these friends here really don't even know who they really have until it's gone. And I made a decision to not even speak to him no more. On the last message he just sent me again, I ignored it because I'm like, you're not a genuine friend. You took my clothes, you wouldn't give them back, then he gave them back. But then you lied and you just said so many harsh things that about money. And I'm just like, I've never been that person to be with a man for money. Saying you can die with your money. You can't take it with you, but I don't want it. He mentioned it was just so much stuff, y'all. So I understand like the things when I tell you I'm somebody that's like a walking testimony. And I gotta say that. I'm a walking testimony for life. It's not anybody can take that from me on this planet, but I am a walking testimony because it's not a story that I can't share that doesn't is not relatable to the people that I read for. Every story that I mean every reading I've done for y'all, it's all relatable. I can tell you every single thing that has happened to me in a relatable sense to your situations that I read for. People are hurt in the past, and the Three of Swords energy says that people are hurt from your past here. Okay? They are hurt. People are crying. People from your past see you hurt and see you crying. Here in Three of Swords, they hurt. Your siblings or people from your past. And the thing is that they are hurt to learn that some of y'all were still fond of them. Here you were still fond of some of the people, and that's possibly before you even realize that they were a part of it. But they are hurt even more to know that you were still fond of them before they hurted you. And now people are hurt looking at you. And the Ten of Wands energy here, heavily under pressure here, heavily overthinking, heavily all in their mind here on an offer, especially somebody that try to come towards you with an offer with the Nine of Cups energy here. Yep, some sort of invitation came in about love. And that's what he offered me. He tried to give me an ultimatum, like my best friend. He wanted me to be his lover, be his wife. And I just like, son, I can't. Because look how you acting. You drinking like water and you smoking like chain smoking like crazy. And I can't be your lover. For one, you came in my life for one day and then told me, baby, you need to be with me and I need to be. I'm like, wait a minute, we friends. And you just came back in my life after 10 years. You got to let me think about this. Let me see if this is what I would want in my life is a relationship. Son didn't even give me like a chance to think about it or nothing. So I had to dead that situation because I'm like, man, it's been 3 days now. And now you pressing me about being your wife and being with you. And then I was like, no, I can't do this. I had to cut the conversation, cut the communication off and block them because if somebody gonna love you, they're gonna allow the situation to unfold, not 3 days, 1, 2, 3 days, and say you need to make the decision to be with me and come and live with me. I'm like, oh no, that's just not it. I'm not into those kind of get quick whatever relationships. So it has to do with some sort of love here. It looks like a Gemini here. Um, it's under pressure as well about this. You got a lot of people that participated with the Page of Pentacles here. Um, Something about a child with the Page of Pentacles about a child. Heavy on people being hurt about a child, but also that you're younger. Because it seemed like people that were older than you thought something here about whoever you are. Because this is the young energy here. And then there's a message about stability. Okay, so a Gemini is hearing something here about a message of stability here, about an invitation. Look like this person wants to come in with a love offer, but they under pressure because they're hearing some sort of message about some sort of stability and something that they was committed to. Possibly trying to commit to you. But the Ten of Wands here is somebody here stressed out in this situation. Heavy on that change of residence energy. Temperance energy, somebody is alchemizing something. Heavy on the Sagittarius, Queen of Wands, in the temperance energy of Sagittarius, and a mom, okay? Doing something to whoever you are. Something about that message, something that they committed to doing. Because see, somebody upset or hurt about what somebody else knows that somebody is committed to doing to you. But it's how you're handling it, and the temperance energy and a balanced energy. How you are maintaining with the Page of Pentacles, some sort of something to do with your stability. And it seems that you are maintaining with the temperance energy instead of going to the extremes and making like rational decisions here about love or partners. You're just maintaining in the temperance energy. Yeah. Because somebody younger than you, which is a Sagittarius, is committed to something, or they were sleeping with somebody that you knew with the Ace of Cups. Look like they were sleeping with like your that could be your family member, but a Sagittarius that's younger than you and somebody else was sleeping with somebody here. Somebody here, yeah, the Queen of Wands energy here. There could be a mom that's a witch and somebody else, okay, as well. But the Ace of Cups is definitely somebody here that was intimate with somebody. And there is something here going on with that, because the temperance, somebody is definitely managing, but they're under pressure. Okay, it could be you and other people as well, but people are hurt to see. This is your siblings, your family and friends, everybody from your past seem to be in a hurt energy here surrounding whoever you are. Look, I don't care if it's not your real mother. You got to understand what the card says. So if you do not know how to use your adult discernment, if you use your adult discernment and use your brain, it means a feminine energy. And I have said it for 14 years, 15 years on YouTube. A mother is somebody here who is a mother. So if you cannot use your adult discernment and learn or know tarot, then you should not be listening to tarot. Because a mother is anybody with a wound that has had or can have a child. So I should not have to keep saying your mother. I said a mother over here, and I always emphasize and say, if this is your mother, but this is a mother that birthed a mother energy over here. So if you are a man with a dingling, you could not have birthed a child over here. But over here, I mentioned a mother does not have to be your mother. A mother is a person with a wound that can carry a child. So it is a female representation of someone that could have or has had children. Okay, so I don't like people to get upset about that, because it doesn't have to be your mom. It is a woman, okay? And it's a past energy. So whether you know they have children or not now, it is just a mother energy. Could be a sibling, because this is sibling as well. And it could be a sibling with children. It's just still a mother energy, okay, y'all? The Ten of Cups energy is that this is your family that could be hurt, or a family. I shouldn't have to keep saying that, but it is a family. Ten of Cups is a family in a home that is hurt because you're managing to stay content. Temperance and the Ten of Cups is you're managing to be in a content energy in your home while still being still dealing with whatever this is that they're doing. I've named a number of things that they're doing on down to your movies, your music, whatever it is, you're still maintaining. I think that a lot of people should just be grateful that you are maintaining. Just you're maintaining with everything that people have done to you. You're maintaining, and they're hurt to see you maintaining in this energy with temperance and the Three of Swords energy, because the Three of Swords energy is that these people were cheaters in the past, and these are people that also cheated. Temperance, a Sagittarius, Page of Pentacles is younger, so somebody younger cheated on you. Cheated and they could have cheated with somebody that you know. I know a lot of people want to say that I don't know these people. Well, a lot of y'all know these people, and you just don't know that these are the people that destroyed you. And in a sense, I can't say that, oh, I don't know you anymore, but I knew you in the past, and I certainly didn't know you to be this type of person. But these are people that people known. Past life connection is here. That's recognized energy is here as well. So people are hurt to see you maintaining and whatever this energy that you're in, because the 10 of Cups is in your home, your family dynamic with your children, whatever this is. And they're hurt. This is tears as well. People are crying to see you maintaining, excuse me, y'all, in the hardships that you are in, whether you're real family members or not. Just take from that you are maintaining, and people are hurt to see you still maintaining with the hurt energy still there, because people are still cheating in your energy, and the moon secretly at the bottom of the deck here. So people are still secretly causing hurt in your life, and you're still managing to be in a content energy with the hurt. So you're like living in a tower, whether outside, inside, because this is a home, but you're still living in the hurt energy, and you're maintaining through the hurt, and whatever that is that you are going through, you're still maintaining your health, everything. There's health issues arising in these people's lives from what it is that they did to you. It could be magic. So let's say somebody continuously doing magic. This is the trickster spirit, the magician energy here. So somebody here just did some sort of moon magic. I believe a moon just passed. So somebody just did something on you, and they're hurt by whatever that is that they did. Also, your soulmate cheated on you, because there's a soulmate and idol partner. Looks like they cheated on you with your family in the past secretly. That hasn't come out yet, but somebody intuition picking up on it, because the soulmate here is in the moon energy here. They got some sort of secrets here, and it has to do with them cheating with your family member, whether that's partake in this energy, but it looks like they solely cheated. Somebody became the same other woman or the other man, and they kept it from you. And see, they're in fear of that secret getting out, that they cheated on you. But trickery was here, magic was done, whatever it was here, or they participated in the magic here, all under the assumption that you were doing magic or spell work on them. That's not for everybody, but that's for somebody. Okay. Just take the parts that resonates, because people will lie on you, and and say so many things about you. I'm just a real person, a realist. Okay, y'all. So I try to give you the real. So only take what resonates, okay? And that's what I see. So the Ace of Wands energy here, take what resonates here. Yeah, heavy on that deception energy. I wanted to see, and somebody using a green screen energy here to project illusions here. So there's something here about, let me double back, the moon in this movie, in this music. What you're seeing is like a projector screen, like a green screen. So something here, and I know it's going to be hard for everybody to, it's an illusion. So there's an illusion here in the movies, the music energy. And what you see is a green screen or a projector energy. Like if you pay close attention, you'll start to see like the screen move, and it's because what they're using like a projector energy. And that's the best way I can explain what I see. Is that the screen, you know how like the projector is on like that big old screen, right? And it's like this, it's moving. So every now and then you may see that it looks like it's, you have to pay very close attention to something, because it looks like it's moving. And that's the energy on whatever this is here, because it says it's changing. So a change would be the moon, the Ace of Wands is movement. So something is moving in a frame. And you have to have a keen eye to see it, because the illusion is moving. And the Ace of Wands being travel, it's movement energy. So something is moving, but to the naked eye, to everyone that is not paying a close attention. You may not see it, or you will, some will catch it, that something is moving right in your face, and that's the illusion in the trick cameras, because this is screenplay, play, media, action, set, dialogue on a set. This is an illusion. Magic energy here is like a trick camera. It would look like a trick camera. It would look like something here, like your eyes is playing tricks on you. Seeing is believing, but it seems it would look like your mind is playing tricks on you. Being in a sobriety energy here, you should be, somebody here would be able to see more of this here that's going on. But under the moon is the addiction, drug, alcohol energy. It would look like your vision is impaired. It would look like you are watching, like, man, when you smoking or something and you looking at something, it will look like, okay, maybe it's because I'm high, maybe it's because of this. But now someone in a sober energy here, you're starting to notice the magic, the illusion, the Pisces energy here, about somebody being a Pisces in your family that is on this media, in a movie, a visual, a video. There's a Pisces here as well. Some of you might know these are childhood friends here as well. This is a big group. This is literally this is organized crime. It is no way that this RICO charge, because right now I feel like it is well over 20 some people here. This is a big cast. And it's well over the legal number. In 19 or 15 people in a RICO case. This is well over 30 something people. I think my last count, a last count I did for y'all was like 50 some people. And it was like 2 years ago. I gave y'all a number of like 52 people that I did in a reading. And for some of y'all, this is becoming more than 50 some people that is a part of whatever this is that they are doing to you, because this is incredible to have this cast here, a whole community, and be a part of an illusion to make it look like somebody here, okay, it's the smoking, it's the drinking, it's something here that is impairing your vision or something like this. Like my ex say, selective hearing. I do not hear everything. Some be lying. Whatever this is somebody here like they're using gaslighting consistently in your energy. Man, this is so crazy, son. Girl, look, I don't know what to tell y'all, but what I see here is so bad. It will make it believable to a judge. It will make it believable to the authority. This will be something that would have to be on like court TV, like not the court TV shows, like where they air out real life, the things where you see the president and those kind of like those settings. This would be something that needs to be in those kind of settings because it's so big. This is so big. And of course, Sodom and Gomorrah, unnatural lust is here. Because remember, we got the colors energy at first. This is so bad. They're over here having sex with men and women just to be in the music video, to be on the music, to be an R&B singer, to be a movie nobody, to be the new nobody Beyonce. Not the real Beyonce, not the real Bruno's Mars, not the real Cardi B. And you over here sucking Ingling, you talking about you're not gay because you're a bottom. Well, you wait a minute. That is that is intercourse. So I don't know how you don't consider yourself gay because you're a bottom, or you're a topper. Some may be toppers and you're gay. Okay, you might have went in curious, but you're gay. Okay, and if you've been penetrated or done it more than once, you're gay. You're gay. You're gay. I just don't know what world would have told you that you're not gay, but son, you're gay. Okay, this is just something that they have to deal with. But that's the secrets here, because the cheating, this I can read this for days. Because look, the cheating here in the moon with your soulmate and a partner of yours, this is um I had to change my sexuality. But also on this set right here, this meteor visual change is here. I'm consistently changing. Moon energy and magic. The appearance of the community energy, I'm consistently changing. I'm a him one day. I am Ella May. I'm Usher one day. I'm whoever it is that you see. I'm both. It doesn't matter if you black or white. Black and white energy is going to be significant, but this is the illusion, and that's the magic of being on this production energy here. Is the change energy, is that I am all. I can be everything. Okay, and that's exactly what Vito said in the song. I can be anything, and Vito is a video, whatever it is. Because when I look him up, it keeps saying something about a video, but whatever it is, I can be anything. And right now, the crew is anything. Cause it's the illusion. So one day I'm Beyonce, the next I'm Jay Z. Your dope man is Jay Z. Um, People are on here, Ali Sadiq, whatever his name is. People are, one day I can be anything. When you get into this energy here with the music, this set energy, I'm Bootsy now. Okay. I can be Krishan. They're anything with a little magic in this moon energy here. And that's the cheating. And that's why everybody's terrified moon energy, because conspiracy theorists is here. I don't care what they call you. You over here putting two and two together about what it is that they have been doing to whoever you are. Heavy on the health energy, health issues could arise. Why? Because the heavy cheating and down low lifestyle. The lovers in the moon is down low. And with the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Wands, that is one night stands. Ace of Cups, Knight of Wands, the lover's energy. LGBT is the lovers as well. The Knight of Wands and the Ace of Cups, one night stands. Ace of Cups, lovers, um, the moon, the Three of Swords. This is, oh, well, I only did it one time. I only slept with the person one time. Um, Intimacy energy here. This is why a man that may have came back into your life, or a woman, they can't get their shaft working anymore because they indulged in becoming a bot. And this is really real. It will happen when they're being penetrated, um, or doing too much with the same sex energy. They start to lose their arousal for a woman energy. They would have to look at your butt, look at your butthole. Y'all already know I'm a realist. I've been on all sides of the whatever. So they have to look at your butthole. They need to look at things that will stimulate them. Sometimes they look at their phone and they're looking at a man, but they will hide it from whoever you are. But that's just the reality, and people are not willing to accept the reality of the extents that people have went to. And this will be the ones that'll be very abusive, very rude to you, because they did something under the sun, and they're struggling with their sexuality now. So my only outlet is to lash out at whoever you are, because they have not been accepting of whatever it is that they actually truly like. They tried something, experimented. We did have the jail energy here, jail time. So somebody here that did jail time, they could have started there on whatever it was here, but you have to understand how this is working here. So I can be anything here. This is why they're heartbroken about the change and about being everything, being the delivery drivers, because the community on the delivery energy is the delivery drivers in this community here. That's your Uber Eats. It's their family members. So the Uber Eats energy is what I had saw, because see, somebody got massive regrets in that energy. But that side hustle energy here is Uber Eats. These are the community. It's their family members. It's these people are the ones that's doing the delivery energy for you. So when they're on the set, if they don't answer the phone at nighttime, they're on the set because she's being Monica on the set, and he's the cameraman, or he has to be Monica that night or be something. This is very deep, and whoever you are in the conspiracy theorist energy, you really putting this whole community together. Look, somebody is connecting the dots about the homes, the property, the revolving door. People are coming in and out of this energy on a daily basis. They're hiring people on a daily basis. They're doing the couch, what you call them, auditions. When I used to be in the other life where I am famous, there's casting couches. So whoever these people are, they're 9 times out of 10 are doing casting couches here. And that's why it's a secret on the casting energy here. Casting couches is sleeping for I remember TT Boy tried to do that with me at one of my auditions with their production, and I couldn't do it because I'm just like, no, I'm not going to do a casting couch and sleep with you to film with you. No, that's crazy. So they have a thing in the industry, and y'all know, I'm in the music in the other industry. I was. And so they have casting couches, and it's the same thing with the music here. And then this visual energy. It's a secret though, but it is real life casting couches where you have to sleep with the person. You get the ditties, you get the ditty down, and it's very real. People don't believe it until they actually hear from people that done it or believe in the seeing. But these people are doing that, and somebody is connecting the dots that it's everywhere. Okay, so I might get up out of here, y'all, because shocking news is coming out and they're up over it. But I'll be back in here, y'all. I just wanted to dive a little bit deeper. I might come back and do like the filming, whatever this is, because this is crazy, y'all. Excuse me, y'all. So I might come back in and do like this filming portion for y'all here, because this right now is saying that they're anybody. And see, somebody here is shocked here that you are actually realizing that it's an illusion, it's makeup, it's magic here, that I am Jay-Z, that I am Beyonce, because it's changing. The illusion changes, the community change, they rotate. So when Sun not there, Beyonce or Vito might be short. And then the next time you see Vito or Beyonce, they're tall. Jay-Z might be short in one frame, then they're taller. Kind of looks like a wide screen, like they chopped off the legs. You don't see in a portion, like the camera be too high, but that's the illusion and the trickery and the magician in the moon energy here. That's the thrill of what it is that they do. Some of these people have become obsessed, just like these people that the community is big because we have outside energy as well, because I keep looking at the trees. So something about them doing something in nature. We already spoke on the pets and everything here. So whatever that is here, it is very big. um Whatever this production was, because they got homeless people, they got people out here that is playing a role. What you see is not always what you're actually seeing. And with the restriction energy, there is blinding energy. The moon is what's hidden. The family is hidden behind, see, your family and friends, it's what's hidden behind the visual, the movie, the TV show, the media, the music. They're hidden. And when I say hidden, sometimes you might see this is like an overlay. Son, this is crazy. This is an overlay. I'm like wearing a skin. So the eyebrow, the eyes, things of that nature is what you would notice. The nose, the mouth. 50 Cent is no longer 50 Cent. 50 Cent is somebody that you know, and they're the man in the mirror. Because Michael Jackson is going to be very significant. The man in the mirror, the person behind the mask singer, the voice is not what's in the frame. This is how sometimes you see the mouth here. That's auto dubbing. But sometimes you gotta be realistic when it comes to this big community. When you see the magician, the moon, the visual, the music, and the change energy right there, that tells you that what you're seeing is consistently changing. It's constantly changing. Yeah, and people are shocked, and it landed right on conspiracy theorists. People are shocked that you are putting this together about the music, the movie, about the family, the karma. You very much are very intuitive. You really have your intuition on key. And if you're not seeing a bunch of readers tell you that your intuition is on point, they're lying. Because if you put this much together that I put together for y'all every day, then you are very accurate. So you should see a lot of readers saying that your intuition is on point. But have you remember, there's controlling energy with the emperor, meaning I'm putting something in your face so you can directly see what it is I'm putting in your face. The emperor is controlling the music, the media, energy. A controller is here. And so I'm directly putting the music and what I want you to see in front of you. Magician in the moon, while hiding myself. So indirect, directly speaking to whoever you are in this energy. I'm going to get up off here, y'all. I want to get me something to eat, y'all, and I will get in here because heavy on that deception energy. I kind of like, yeah, a menace energy here is definitely looking in. This is the thing that got me tricked out right here, is that everybody played like these roles here and that they really permanently changed what you see. They really altered what it is that this man or woman sees on that screenplay, these TV shows. They really have altered what you're seeing. Give me that. They really have altered what you see. And now this main male over here is trying to remain calm. He's taking some sort of like pills because it says this is the main male. He got that message of concern and poverty energy. This is why he got rid of this food and he's trying to remain calm. With the food energy coming out twice, remember the visual energy is saying now these are cooking segments. I'm thinking about a message, right? Where this son come on the infomercial on YouTube and he was like, the interviewer was like, what do you listen to? What do you watch as whoever you are as this artist on YouTube? And he was like, well, most people listen to cooking, watch cooking shows, listen to music. I'm an artist. You do listen to these things to be better at what you do, right? So whoever they are, it's kind of like that. So the movie, the food that's under here, the moon, the illusion, the energy, all in your delivery energy, but also the delivery on the screen. So there's illusions with the food network. They're changing. It's heavily changing, like changing the channel, change here. That's changing. All I needed was the remote to come out, but that's changing the channel on what it is that you see. This is very deep. I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of readers get this deep into what you see online, but it's the truth. I'm always, I ain't finna sugarcoat ish. Y'all know I'll cry with you, laugh with you, but I'm never finna sugarcoat anything. And I'm never finna get on a stand and tell a lie. And this is my everyday, this is what I do every day. So I'm not finna ever get on here and tell you. And somebody here taking a lot of pills too. It's these people, yeah, I told you, comedians are here as well. Moon energy on the stand-up. Comedians, stand-up shows here. On what we're looking into is this dialogue and this digital energy. So the change here, there is also comedians that I heard something about 804. I know 804 is Virginia because I'm from Virginia, but there's comedians here as well here. Okay, having on cameras hidden and everything here. Okay, take what resonates, y'all, and leave what doesn't. Yeah, mixology, a bartender energy. So they're mixing in some sort of scenes here as well with that. And I saw the remote. So yes, like changing the channel and the emperor energy into changing what you see on this media and music. There's an emperor or an empress or somebody in here controlling like what you, when you turn the TV with the remote energy on this change on this visual, that's changing the TV and what you're watching. There's an emperor and empress that is the controller behind the remote. So what you actually see on your timeline, I'm only on YouTube, so I can only speak for what I see on here. But you know what you see on YouTube, Facebook, whatever it is that you utilize to watch something, even Tubi. Tubi. I think it's Tubi. It's controlled. The emperor energy is controlling, because why? You are in a restricted energy. So like area 41, you're in a restricted area, so you are only able to see what it is that we supply to who the this is being chained to the city, the government, the state, whoever you are with the chains on you. You're only able to look at what they um think is best for you. And again, that's why they made alterations to whatever it is. It's kind of like they wanted to break you down and rebuild you or unalive you, excuse me, in the process. Really like mockingbird energy here. You really have to like get out of this. Is Get Out. It's like the real Get Out, the movie. um and the only way to get out and to play this is chess, the game of life energy. But your life is on screen. Everybody sees this game of life that's being played in your life. Somebody really made a strategic move in your life, and this is very heart-wrenching, because they made a strategic move to, and I heard that's valid, to put you in this energy where they were able to experiment. And that's the experiment in the ethereal of this changing your music and your visual, what you see. Because if you're an experiment in microdosing energy, remember, microdosing is administrating something here in small doses. So whoever it was, they started small. They started with giving you a little sample of the music, small, a little bit of the music. Then they went to the movies, the TV shows, your visual, your media, the music videos. Now, when we combine both of these cards, it's music videos. We started small, microdosing, and introducing it to you in small, into a community of individuals. We introduced it to you in small doses, and then it became bigger, and so you predominantly started to see more over it. And if you've gotten up to 4 years or 5 years under your belt being in this Eight of Swords energy, you're seeing a lot of it. Because when it got introduced to you in the 4 years that we got 4 years here all together with two pathway cards. So when it originally started, 4 years ago, they were microdosing you. They started small in your old home with the landlord energy, and they started to present it to you in small doses then. And then as years went on, as you moved again in multiple places over here with the moving energy and the change here, permanent change in residence, the cast and the crew, they moved with you and continue to microdose in a little bit, like in bigger amounts now, until they were pushing it all out to you. And this is why they were able to get to a judge in a community, a lawyer. This is why they needed a judge to restrict this woman or this man in order to continue to MK alter you, change the fabric of your life, what you see, also to control your mind, to program within. When you are doing this, this is an encoding. So this is them recoding or encoding your mind. This is how you forget some songs that you used to listen to and things, because they put so much of their energy into you that you start to forget. And in some cases, they have programmed or did so much to this music by altering it that you forget about people, kind of like trying to hypnotize your mind to forget the Six of Cups energy here, people from your past here, people that you love. This is very Satanist energy. This is horrible, but this is what they did to a community of people, where individuals chose you. And this is why you're the chosen one. But they chose this chosen one, unbeknownst that you were be the chosen one, to do this too. And you had to fight to overcome. And this is why people are upped up over you. And it's too late, because people want to now come back and they want partnerships with you. But people never thought in the beginning that you would put two and two together, that you will figure out that the community, your landlord, doctors, judges, police precincts, police stations, stakeout energy will all be a part of this massive awakening. and you figured it out while everybody threw you under the bus and said that you were crazy and delusional, gaslighting you until you were doubting your own experiences. Meaning that was Beyonce, but it looked like a whole Puerto Rican person from Guatemala or something like that. Or it was a whole Indian Fat Joe. And then they was out here telling you that ain't what you see, it that is Fat Joe. Or injecting your environment with more Hispanic people, and then gaslighting and said they was already there. And I'm just using this as an example because it's what I was witnessed as well. I just watched my community turn to a whole Hispanic community in no time, and I'm just like, man. Then I told my ex, and he was like, they was already there, and I'm like, no, I live here 24/7. I'm outside, so I wouldn't know if my community was changing. But my community was changing right before my eyes. I watched my videos change right before my eyes. I saw more Hispanic, Indian people started to enter my music videos. And this is things that people have been telling me that they have noticed themselves. So it's just not a one-sided thing. But that's what gaslighting is convincing you that what you're seeing and hearing is not really real when it actually is real. Gaslighting here is until you doubt your own experiences. And so people wanted you to succumb to that energy where you were doubting what you knew to be true. And that's why they're upped up, because this man or this woman or whoever your family is, whatever, you and your pet, y'all figured it out. Possibly with the help of other people that's been through that's going through or been through what you're going through, but y'all figured it out. And they know it. And this is why they're upped up, girl, son. This is why they are upped up. They came in with the Knight of Cups energy. It's an offer. Everybody was invited in. Understand, Page of Wands and the Knight of Cups is an offer. It doesn't always be, it's not always about romance. It's an offer, an opportunity, an invitation, appealing, something that looks appealing, a text message, a Page of Wands, a letter, word of mouth, face to face. And it was appealing. And it was appealing enough that it was irresistible, that they could not jump on it for the amount of money and the promotion that they would receive behind what it was they were to do to you, whether it was to cut your grass, whether it was to play the landlord, whether it was to go in court and make absurd statements about you. They did it because the offer was irresistible. The money and the things that they were gifted here, who could not turn it down? And so that shows how much you meant to this family and to your friends, the people that got involved. That meant you didn't mean anything to them, because money is energy. So the money was more than your life and your children, your child. And now they want to be sad, and now they want to cry. Girl, stop. Son, stop. Now they want you to have mercy on their souls. Now they want you to feel their pain. Now they want to be in the background hiding, claiming that they are victims, want to expose people, and they don't want their identities exposed. Well, you did not care at first. And now you want to hide behind a mask and say, I don't want my identity revealed. But I'm telling on these people. Well, it was already exposed to everybody and your neighbors, but now you don't want the person that y'all victimized to know your identity because you exposed them. Well, wait, you should have thought about it when you got in the game. Y'all got to think about all of that. So I'm going to leave it right here. I'm going to get me something to eat, y'all. This was pretty interesting, y'all. Very, very great. Very good reading. Great reading, I must say. Very good. Heavy on the details about the production. That was spot on here. That was crazy. And what they're experiencing is still phenomenal. It's crazy. The whole thing was phenomenal. If I was somebody that actually got into these business and I was doing it in the right way, how they orchestrated you, you would say, "Dang, this is phenomenal." But these are like YouTube directors and people that became these energies from what they did to this whoever y'all are. Um, so man, you really get the award. I don't care how many awards that they're getting for what they got off of your life, but you really got the reward because you're the one that really escaped in a sense, even though you haven't made it out, but you have escaped in a sense. Because you are in the control energy, meaning you're calling some sort of shots in your life, and they know you standing in that control seven of wands energy. It will ultimately breed some sort of success in your life if you just keep standing up. And right now it's a whole community of individuals that this was happening to, who's standing up in a rent controlled environment is what I saw. So this is changing, and it's in the change. So these are people changing your circumstances, putting you in where you were living in a $2,200, 2,000, 4,000, however it was that you were paying for somewhere. You have now been subjected to live in a rent controlled environment. Rent controlled environment is low housing, low income. What is it? What do they call it? I remember my friend Chris tried to put me with a program here in Georgia. At first, they didn't accept me, and I don't know if I did got approved for it, but it's something like housing, something like the housing authority might be involved as well. Um, Only take the part that resonates for you. I don't care if you own your home. A lot of people went from owning to being in this situation, and you can still own your home and still be getting fucked. Stop saying that you're better, or stop making it seem like you're better than the next person because you own your home. I lost a home that I was purchasing myself through the same thing. It doesn't make you no better or less than, and it doesn't say that it's happening to you. Again, use your adult brain and learn that when the teacher is talking about a situation, take what resonates in this energy. So if you were subjected to losing, and I said for those who have went from, you come in here and say I own, I said people that went from paying this much for your place, and you changed and you had to, your poverty energy is a loss, a lack. So you had to downgrade, downsize in your life. Don't get up in here and try to say, I'm an owner. Nobody cares, because it was people in here that owned their places as well. And I lost a lot of money on the land and the property that I was buying. Doesn't make me less than or better than the people that are in here, because those people that own too are being subjected to the same energy. So mind your P's when you get in here to try to throw out that I own this. So what? A lot of people in here own their cars. They own things too. So you just saying, it don't matter about what it is that you're saying. See, people think one-sided when they get into situations. So I'm going to get back to what I was saying. If you were somebody who was living in a condo, a mansion, and you had to downsize, if you don't know what a rent-controlled environment is, I'm going to say it again. If you had to downsize and downgrade, where you had to now go from a 4-bedroom house to a 2-bedroom condo, 1 bedroom, that would be for you. Because you have to understand, if I walk the same line you walk every day, that would mean we're one and the same. You're one and the same because you experience the same thing. Not everything in here would say that everything that son dealt with, she dealt with. Everything that she went through, he didn't go through. So you have to use your discernment for the smart ass people in here who want to throw out this. A lot of my subscribers are people that own their own place as well, but they understand and know how to use their discernment. So if you're not the person that lost your place, people are losing $1 million houses that are in my subs. So if you were somebody that lost $1 million ranch, a home, and you had to go to a smaller, tiny home, a garage, whatever it is, then that is for you. Only take the part that resonates. And I'm gonna leave it right there because that tees me off when people cannot take the part that resonates with them. If you're still living in your bought house, it don't mean that you're not a part of it. You just were able to keep your own home and still be affected. And if you're not somebody that's being affected, then why are you even here? Because it's for true victims that actually went through this. So if you're still on your $1 million job and you're still making 80,000 a year and you're still making 100 and some 20,000 or whatever it is, then this ain't your story. You only want to put yourself in something to be relevant that has no relevance in your life. And if it does, as an adult, this is why I don't read for children. Use your discernment. Okay? How are you live at the same time? What do you mean? I have two channels. What do you mean? I have two channels. I am live on Oshun Talk Radio and I'm live on Oshun Investigates. I have two channels. So I'm live at the same time because I have two channels. So one, you getting audio, and the other, I flipped around because there's more people that's on Oshun Investigates. So I flipped the camera around for them to see, because they're mostly here. The people on Oshun Talk Radio is more people, and they come on there every single day. So Oshun Talk Radio is really my podcast only audio. So I have both open, so y'all can decide which side y'all can go to. Okay. So I have two channels. Okay. Three. All right, y'all. But yeah, so just use your discernment. You got to think about the things that affects people as well. When you try to make it seem like you're better, but then say that you're in the same situation, honey, look, we have all went through HELL and back, and half of my subs have lost so much to, be where they're at now, in learning how they took those great losses, lost their big homes, their cars, their mansions, their acres. I see a lot of y'all saying that y'all had like pastures, you had like big land. People lost those things. So for that portion, that's the change energy in a permanent move. Somebody's income was permanently changed where they had to be in a subsidized energy, where you have to give and take in that energy. So just take what resonates. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap this up, y'all, and I'm gonna see y'all on the next message. I got to get me something to eat, and I'll come back. Yeah, the deleter energy, and heavy on that catfish energy as I pitch. Look, the deleter flipped over. So I'm gonna get out of here, and I see the remote energy is there. So it's a money trap, and it is a cult here that's controlling something, and it has something to do with virtual reality here. The Rock would also mention that there is a church here. So a church and the holier than thou is here as well. So there is a church that's also involved with this controlling energy, or the illusion of a church is here as well with the moon, because it says the church would have secrets as well. The holier than thou, the church, the Rock, the cult energy, and the moon. So heavily on the elites with the official person. These are people that are in predominantly cults, Eastern Stars and Masons here, who possibly want to give you the crown for figuring out what they had did with these individuals here in your life. You got to understand how it works. I'm just somebody that's been on both sides, and look, gaslighting energy is there. So until this cult was literally hitting you, look, virtual reality, troll, microdosing here, vomiting, Cupid here, loss, disappointment, rejection here, over romantic or emotional idol, painful ending here, clingy, unreleased energy. So somebody in here, that's somebody in that energy here that was a part of this call, an ex or somebody was gaslighting you in this energy here. Somebody over here growing the third nipple here. Something that they was doing was causing deformalities in somebody here, abnormal growth, abnormal changes. Whether that was his manhood, it's abnormal growth in this situation, and that goes into the microdosing energy here when they were administering something here in the food, in the environment. I can microdose an environment through the ventilation system, heavy on putting things in the ventilation system. And for those who own your properties, it is ways to microdose your energy here through your ventilation system, through your food that comes through your home, through your contact with any agents here. Understand that it is bigger than you. And if I am somebody that's a hidden secret energy, there's things that I can do without you even knowing that I have actually appeared in your energy. Boondocks is a great example how the agent always comes out of the blue. The agent says he's always looking, but you never see the agent. And so for this is the same thing. The person is always there and they're always watching, but you will never see them unless they want to make contact with whoever you are. And I learned that with being affiliated with Eastern Stars and Masons and learning a lot of my teachings through Eastern Stars and Masons. And so you don't have to take it from me, somebody that has been a person that's on the inside of the music industry, the SEX industry, but also Masons and Eastern Stars. So I am a collective energy to the collective of being on all sides of the fence. And see, knowing that they can make you disappear, and they can also do things here to hurt an environment without you even knowing. And so be mindful of that when people think that you're better than the next person. If you are someone with that health problems horizon here, at least that's what they thought, microdosing your environment is administrating not just the music, but administrating some sort of testing of a new drug. And that would be however I need to get it to you, through food, through your ventilation system. That is microdosing. I came from the nursing field before this as well. So microdosing is trying something. If you're somebody that was smoking cannabis energy, I would microdose your drugs and I will sell it to whoever it is, your drug dealer. I will microdose your things and I will give it to your drug dealer. If you go buy it from the store, I would do it and introduce the new product to the store and still dispense it to you. There's no way that these people can't get to you the way that they want. You just somebody that made it out. And we can go on, and I can tell you for days and days and days and days and days about how it is easy to get to you and to microdose or introduce you to a new strain of something. Whether it's through your food, your ventilation system, your dope man, your dope girl, having you put away and having these things administrated to you, it is ways to do it. Okay. And so a lot of people woke up, and that's where they effed up, because a lot of y'all woke up and whatever that awakening was, you're more intelligent, or they slept on you, or you were maybe quiet and you started speaking more, and they're learning how intelligent your AZZ was the whole time. Like, oh, son smart. This woman is smart. This guy is smart. And now they're learning, smart guy, who you really are. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it right there. And that's what I do have. This was an incredible good reading. This was a great reading. I thought this was a great reading. So I love y'all, and keep on doing whatever it is that you're doing. That's what I gotta say. Keep doing what you're doing. You got a lot of people nervous, is what I heard just now, is nervous. So you got a lot of people nervous about, I heard what you say. So a lot of people are nervous about what you say. And I heard this valid because it's what you say. So it's a what you say that they're nervous about. So yeah, keep making them nervous out here. I love y'all. Stay centered, stay grounded. I will catch you guys on the next message. I thought I'd do it different today. So I am going to get back in here with y'all. You already know it's love and light, light and love. And I am up and out of here. So continue to put in your mind what you want to project into your reality. You already know on my end, it's always justice for the underdogs. And if you do not know, it is someone here who fights for justice for the underdogs, the ones that go overlooked. And that's my channel. That's all of my channels, and it will always be justice, a just channel. And I will always be your advocate as a reader at the same time. Okay, love y'all so much. Howdy.